Great. We got two in the box. Who's in the box, friend?
Let me check. Oh, hell no.
Oh, who is it?
I'm pretty sure it's Lucho.
Oh yeah, that's him. That person shouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Okay. Absolutely not. All right, guys. Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for bearing with us through the technical difficulties. Thank you so much for being here on a Saturday night because you could be anywhere else in the world, but you are here with us. So I appreciate you. Thank you very much. All right. It is Saturday. All right. Let's do all the fun things tonight. All right. Because we are not here for a long time, dude. We are here for a good time. All right. So let's tap, tap, tap the screen, share the live, take care of Rand. Let's knock out these gift goals. Oh, you already did. Let me set it. All right. Doing these great things help keep us in FYP so that we can have these talks with you. All right. So let's keep doing all of that. If you want entertainment, you got to be active participant. You
You
got to
keep
be.
sounding. You sound far away.
I'm not far away. I'm right here on the thing. I don't know why it's not working. I think I might have to restart. Don't
You
anyone
pro-
send any heart bugs. Tired of
yeah.
this
Just
sound sounding all fucked up.
okay. Go ahead and restart.
To go far. I need to put that over there. So when we get done, we can bring it all together. You know, that's how it works. Feel free. Feel free to tap that screen while you're waiting for the collective. I appreciate you. Don't just sit and wait. Keep telling you guys, energy is not free. It's not. It's not. Maybe in somebody else's room, but not here in my dukes. Please tap the screen. May the cosmics tell us what we need to know. Be aware. Be aware. What are we being aware of? All of this. The toxic person. How we need to let them go. How we need to grow. That something is coming for us. Be aware. Stop sleeping. Wake the hell up. Wake up. Yeah, I said it. Where's your peace? Where's your peace? Your peace is in your awareness. Don't keep being stuck. You're on a journey. You got to let go of all the damage that has been done in your life. And when it feels like the world is coming down all against you, get you some peace. Have some peace. Okay. How do you get peace? When you wake up. When you wake up, you can get peace. How do you do that? Self-love.
this like an omen? Should I just go to sleep? I'm gonna just go to sleep. That's what I'm gonna do. That's what it's giving.
Just put on your headset, girl.
I know, right? I should just put on my headset to say fuck it. Okay, all right. Get my headset. Be right back.
Okay. All right. So welcome back in, you guys. I need y'all to tap the screen. Make sure that you send. Oh, you guys have already got the goal done.
Why can't I put this thing in? What the?
It sounds like you might have just figured it out.
I didn't figure anything out. This is my phone. This is just me talking to the phone. Freak just happened.
Somebody said Erica is currently boxing with God, I think.
How'd you know? How did you? What the freak just happened? Golly, geez. Give me a headache. Okay. All right, there we go. Okay, can you hear me, Ren?
I can.
Okay. Is it clear for everyone?
Yes.
Are we gonna do this now? Are we doing this? Are we gonna have these talks with these MAGAs? Okay.
I mean, unless you want to go to sleep.
Your ass want to go to sleep. That's what it is.
No, I took like a 3.5 hour nap today. Okay. I'm not sleepy at all.
All right. Okay, guys, Twitch, YouTubers, thank you so much for your patience. Thank you, TikTok, for your patience as I deal with whatever that was. So again, thank you so much. All right. Welcome in. Just welcome. So happy to have you here. I appreciate you all. This is pretty interesting. Can you hear this, Ran?
You
didn't hear that?
No.
You didn't?
No.
That sucks. I'm not gonna have any of my sounds tonight. So that's going to make me sad, but it's going to be okay. It's going to be okay. I'll be all right. I'm going to be all right. All right. If you voted for Donald Trump, go ahead and request up so that we can have these talks. I'm ready to talk to some MAGAs. I did that a few times today. And, it's just interesting how they never can actually answer a question. They never actually answer a question.
Are you expecting them to?
Actually, yeah, I am. If I ask you a question, I want you to answer it. And they typically like to obfuscate and like go all around the world, and we never get to the answer. All right. They can't even eloquently, or I'm not even going to say eloquently. They can't even succinctly say why they voted for Donald Trump. They can't. I like his policies.
What policies?
Which policy? The executive orders.
Like
that's not a policy. So please, by all means, Trump supporters, when you come up here tonight, just pretend to be smart. Pretend to be smart like this guy. Fuck would you come up here playing music?
I'll talk. Stay wrestling for like 10 seconds. It's about to start in 10 seconds.
All right, if you voted for Donald Trump, please go ahead and request up. Tap that box. It's not a safe space for Donald Trump supporters. All right, it's not. It's not a safe space. You can't yap in the comments. All right, but you can yap outside of the club. So mods, if you see them yapping, send them a request to request Max. If they can't get in the box, then guess what? They can yap outside of the club. Now, mind you, I said mute. I didn't say block. I need y'all to follow rules. Jay, I need you to follow boundaries. You have a problem with respecting people's boundaries, Jay. That is a problem, and you need to work on it.
X.
Yeah. That's what you need to do. Well, why is he in the request again? Like, why? You don't respect boundaries at all. So, yeah. Anywho, if you voted for Donald Trump, by all means, go ahead and request up. Request, because I want to know why Canada don't like us no more.
Shit, I don't like us no more. So really,
I know, Ren. I know why you don't like us, but I'm asking why Canada don't like us.
for the same reason I don't like us.
Which is it the racism?
We full of shit.
It is. Well, that part. Trump is definitely on some bullshit. That's all I got. Trump is definitely on some BS. And he can't be shocked at Canada not wanting to deal with the United States anymore, not being trade partners. He can't be upset with that. Oh, it's another person on the panel. Yay.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, user. You can come off mute and say hi.
Hello, Bob. Oh, Bob left.
Okay, Bob left. Oh, look at Jay. Jay wants some attention. He mad because I didn't let him come up here and be a DJ.
Mm-hmm. Waka waka waka.
I guess that's what it is. I wasn't rude, Jay. You were rude. Don't come up here playing music. Why would you do that?
Wait,
No way. Absolutely. Who let Jay up on the panel?
Don't be an a-hole.
Pay attention. Read the room, whoever did that. Read the room. Like, whoever did read the room, please, I beg of you. No, Jay, go away. All right. Realtor? I can't really see your name.
Real Taylor Sharp?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Real Taylor Sharp. Okay, so Taylor. All right. Did you vote for Donald Trump?
I did.
Okay, wonderful. Why'd you vote for Trump?
Well, first of all, he was a president, in 2017 to 2021.
Mm-hmm.
So he has the credibility to run the country. I mean, did we die in 2017 to 2021?
Like, did you die?
Are we good? I thought we were pretty good.
Hey,
know?
Real Taylor. Real Taylor.
What's up?
That's
A lot of people actually did unalive.
That is true.
Due to COVID-19 from Anthony Fauci, right?
No. Because of his mismanagement.
His mismanagement.
Okay, first of all, hold on. Time out. I'm already overstimulated. I don't want any over talking. No over talking. Okay.
No over talking.
One person talks and then another person talks. All right. So please, no over talking. All right. Also, Taylor, use TikTok friendly language, please. All right. Say C19, say unalive. All right. Don't come here trying to say everything that you think is going to get this live taken down. All right. It's not going to work.
First of all, if you want
Right?
to.
So, Taylor, first of all, nothing. First of all, respect the boundaries or get gone. The choice is yours.
I didn't know the perfect language to use. I'm so sorry.
All right. I'm telling you. And guess what you did? You overtalked me. All right. So let's get back to it. Use TikTok friendly language. Okay.
Okay.
Thank you.
Do you want to talk
about hold on. If we correct you on anything that you say, by all means, again, just respect the boundary.
Okay.
Thank you. Geez, now you were saying that you voted for Trump because he was president before and we didn't unalive. As Ren stated, many people actually did unalive due to his mismanagement of C19. All right, what would you like to say in response to that?
Well, who was he advised by? Anthony Fauci. And who was Anthony Fauci, do you ask?
He was advised by many.
Yes, but Anthony Fauci was making C19 calls, as well as forcing people to get the vaccine, or else they would be fired from their jobs.
I'm sorry. When did Fauci say that?
Well, he did it with Joe Biden, so
we're talking about Trump.
He did.
We're talking about Trump right now.
So
okay?
you don't want to talk about Joe Biden blackmailing federal workers?
I need you to focus.
Joe Biden.
But I need you to focus because you're talking about Trump right now, and the focus should be on Trump and how he mismanaged a pandemic. Or do you want to talk about something more current? How he mismanaged the relationship with Canada, how he dropped the ball there.
Wait a minute. So you say tariffs don't work?
What do you want to do? What do you want to do?
You say tariffs don't work?
No one said that tariffs don't work.
Well, then how is he
tariffs don't
the
work.
relationship with Canada?
Blanket tariffs don't work. Threatening them with tariffs and then saying, "Oh no, we're going to take it back then doing it again, and then oh no, we're going to take it back. Then doing what he should have did in the first place is place targeted tariffs, which is normal. All right. Oh
So
yeah,
did
good question.
Canada
How
back
old are
down or
you?
not? Did
How old
Canada
are
back
you?
down or not? I'm
Canada
18.
didn't back down. Canada didn't back down because Canada is actually charging us. They've actually implemented tariffs on their end.
Oh, and how's their
it's
economy doing?
over
How's their
$200
economy
million
doing? How's their
in
economy doing?
U.S.
How's
imports
their
are being
economy doing?
tariffs.
How is their
Pretty
economy doing?
well. Pretty well.
It's not
All
doing pretty
right.
well. Let me just
So
say, the
what
economy is
is
failing.
it?
Do you have friends in Canada? Because I do.
Okay, I have friends in Canada too. Do you want to
That's
talk to
cool.
them? Do you want to talk to one of my friends in Canada? Like, what do you want to do?
I mean, I'd love to because I have some friends that were I was on the phone with.
Hey, if you are a Canadian and you are a love, by all means, request up. My Canadian loves. Let's see. Oh, look, it's my favorite op. Look at that. Look at that.
Ask and you shall receive.
I know that's right. Hey, girl, how are you?
I'm okay. I kind of crashed out on Mike's live, but I'm fine. How are you?
Oh, fantastic. We love a good crash out. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. All right. He says, so this guy here, our favorite op, says that the Canadian economy is awful. It's not doing too great. Is there any truth to that?
Oh, absolutely not.
Oh.
Hey, can I get the Canadian stock market up right now?
Do you mind telling him how great the Canadian economy is doing right now?
Well, Canadians have made a point to only purchase Canadian items. So actually, Canadian made products are selling more than ever before.
Then why is everything down in Canada on the stock market in Canada today?
Okay, but I'm
down
mid-sentence.
34, 132, 64, and 360.
Do you want to allow her to finish, or do you just want to try to steamroll this entire conversation?
Well,
I don't think
very fake.
Finish ever.
It's very fake news. What she said, I can read you exactly the hours from today.
Taylor, let her finish talking.
It's
please.
fake news. It's very fake news. I'm not going to let her spread misinformation.
You have
Please allow her to finish. Thank you.
Low impulse control. I'll tell you that much.
Yeah. So basically, Canadians actually made a book face group where it's over millions of people, and they post Canadian products, but they also post American products and say, what's the Canadian alternative? And we've been buying Canadian made stuff. Only Canadians are also canceling all of their trips to America, and they're planning trips in Mexico and Europe instead. We don't want, and people are even canceling their Netflix because they don't want anything American anymore.
So I think Canada is saying we don't fuck with you to the US. I think
Is that TikTok friendly language or what?
Yeah, I can say fuck. You want to say fuck? If you want to say fuck, let's say it. Say fuck.
No, I'm good.
Does your mom let you curse?
Does my mom?
Yeah, does she let you curse?
You're attacking the person, not the argument now.
No, I'm just asking, does your mom let you curse? Because you had a problem with me saying fuck.
No, I was TikTok language, you know what I'm saying?
Okay, it's TikTok friendly. If you want to say it, you can say it. It's cool.
No, I don't care to say it. Okay, but I have a quick question for the favorite op.
Okay.
So you said Canada is, purchasing their own stuff and canceling Netflix and all that stuff. Isn't that putting Canada first?
Okay.
So can we put America first?
Jesus Christ.
Do we have the infrastructure to put America first? And if we do, please tell us how.
So
in what ways?
We're going to bring manufacturing to the U.S. We're going to buy U.S. made products. Just like Canada's making Canada-made products and buying their own products and put Canada first. So why can't we put America first?
Go ahead, ask your question, Ren.
You just sat here and used the stock market in Canada as a reason why their economy is not doing great, right? So then by that same logic, that means the U.S. economy sucks ass, right?
Yes, according to Joe Biden's administration, which did a horrible job. Right? We're trying to absolutely unalive the U.S. economy. The U.S. economy was literally blown to smithereens.
Jesus, child, please.
Darling.
That is not how you have a conversation with someone.
Dropping when Trump started playing with the tariffs. So, according to your own logic,
you want to talk about Colombia?
Trump is destroying our economy.
Who is destroying our economy? Well, you mean who was destroying our economy? It's was, that's Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
Trump.
How did Kamala Harris do with the border?
Trump, see, I love that pivot. Your ankles
This is
probably
a
hurt
hell of
now,
a.
I mean,
don't
Kamala's
No.
only job was
He
literally the
tripped-
border.
He
Her
tripped
only
and
job was the
fell.
border.
He tripped and fell. is what
Kamala's
he
only
did.
job was the border. Tell me it wasn't. What else did she do?
Hey, I'm
What else
sorry.
did she do? Answer
I'm
the question. What
sorry.
else did she do?
I'm not discussing her because you just pivoted into Kamala, and that's not who we're
And the
talking
border.
about.
Trump actually did
No,
his
we're
job.
not
He made
discussing the
promises in
border.
2016.
Hey, somebody put a
kept them in
muzzle
20
on that dog. Thank you.
We
Good
are
grief.
not discussing the border. We are not discussing the border. You said the economy by your own logic, child. The U.S. economy obviously sucks if the stock market is indicative of the economy. So, by your own logic, the U.S. economy is in the toilet.
Yep.
By your own logic, not mine.
So by my
I mean,
own,
how is the Canadian economy doing worse when in 2024 they actually saw a GDP growth around 1.4%? So I need you to make that make sense.
in 2024.
Yeah. In
So
2023 it was about 1.5%. So I'm trying to understand where is the negative here?
well, they've been ripping us off for years, right? And this
And their inflation rate has stayed around 2%.
What is it now though?
Which is that's what it is. It stayed around 2%. That's the target range for
Where are
them.
you getting this in? What's your source? What is your source?
So I want to understand
Tell me your
what
source
is
that you're
it?
reading off of right now because I can see your
What
screen.
is
What are you
it?
reading off of? What are you
You
reading
can't
off
see
of?
my screen. You can see
What are
my
you reading
light
off of?
is what you can see.
What are you reading off of?
Let me get it for you. Because
Oh,
that is absolutely insane for you to get up here and lie and say Canada isn't doing
Well, I'm asking,
when
what
they
are you reading
obviously
off of?
are.
Because there's a
Taylor,
lot
how
of fake
old are
news. There's a
you?
lot of fake stuff out there.
Oh,
Taylor,
it's
how
fake
old are
news
you?
when you don't believe it. Okay.
He's very hot though.
How old are you?
I just told you I'm 18. Like, how many times do I have to say that?
Oh no,
And
I didn't
rude.
hear you say it because I was absolutely not listening to you. So thank you.
So that means
Um,
you're not open-minded, right?
No, it just means I don't listen to children.
Oh, so now you're calling me a child when I'm 18. Got it. That's pretty cool too. That's like, is that like misaging or something? Is that like ageist or something?
Oh gosh, shut up.
Isn't
Did we
18
cancel your
still a
chat?
teen?
Them energy.
Anywho, it's from the Bank of Canada. Do you have any other questions?
The Bank of Canada.
Mhm.
The Bank of Canada.
That is literally what it is. It's called the Bank of Canada. They actually are the ones who set the interest rates for Canada. So that's what we do. Do you need something else? What do I have to go to Fox or Statista for you?
Fox News is only reliable.
Like, what do I have to go for you in order to believe it?
You don't do your own research. I can clearly tell that.
Like, what do you want us
definitely
to
go on
do?
that factchecker.com. That's totally not biased.
I
at all.
am not on factchecker.com. Literally on bankofcanada.ca. So what is it that you want? Because it's the Central Bank of Canada. So what do you want?
So do you think that Donald J. Trump keeps his promises?
No. How about
We're
you
talking about Trump,
answer
right,
the
though?
question?
I can ask a question about
How,
Trump, right?
No. How about you answer the question?
That's
since
interrupting
your
me, though. You're
nervous
interrupting me, though.
leather,
You're
your
interrupting
nervous
me, though.
leather indicates that you don't know what you're talking about.
But you
So the
told
Bank
me
of
to talk about
Canada-
Trump, and then
the
you also
Bank of
told
Canada
yourself.
is the
You also
Central
told
Bank.
yourself.
No, it's the Central Bank of Canada. No, my love. Come
You
on.
told yourself.
Come on.
You told
Come on.
yourself.
This is what happens when you don't know what you're talking about. This is what happens when you're backed into a corner. You pivot.
on
You're
here-
trying to escape right now.
He was on here talking about Canada, then you bring a Canadian up, and then now he's playing gymnastics.
What part of Canada are you from?
I'm Eastern.
What province?
I don't need to tell you that.
Oh, okay. So we don't even know the provinces of Canada.
Oh
What the
my
f-
God. I think this dude went to the Bubba School of Roasting, guys.
Well, she can't
'Cause
name a
Bubba-
province. That's kind of
He
crazy.
literally
dude.
sounds like my 11-year-old. This is insane. That's
Well,
why
then
I'm
you're-
laughing.
If I sound like your
You
11-year-old,
sound like my 11-year-old. And it's
does that mean you're calling your
absolutely
11-year-old stupid or
insane.
something?
Well, he's 11. You sound like a child is the whole point, silly pants.
Well, you just called your own kid stupid. That's pretty
I didn't
offensive.
call him stupid.
Well, you
I
called
said
me-
he's 11. He's 11.
I would expect an 11-year-old to speak that way. I wouldn't expect an 18-year-old to.
Oh my God, you should be so much
I
better at
asked her
this.
to name a province if she's really from Canada, and she can't even do that.
I have a point.
She lost all credibility.
Shut up, I have a point. The point is,
My
is that
God.
Canada isn't putting Canada first. Canada is seeking business elsewhere besides America. But even if Canada is putting Canada first, America started all of this. Canada and America were friends and trading partners for such
Trading
a
partners.
Yeah,
Trading.
did I
You
stutter?
didn't know that? You didn't know that we were trading partners
We
with
were-
Canada?
Look up the tariff that we were paying to get our products into Canada, and then look up the tariff for Canada coming into the U.S.
So you're not familiar with NAFTA, and you're not familiar with the USCMA, UMCA. You're not familiar with any of it, are you? It's none of it.
Well, I'm
None of
asking
that
you
matters.
to do
No,
some
no, no,
research
no,
right now.
no.
Can you do some basic
We're
research?
not your researchers, but you're not familiar with
Well, I didn't know
any
if you
of
wanted to go on
those.
factchecker.com again.
You're not familiar with any of those, are you? Okay, tell us, Taylor, what are you familiar with?
Definitely the border.
Okay, tell us more about the border.
Well, how many illegal migrants came in?
No one gives a fuck. Goodbye. All right, who I'm gonna give this one to? All right, Drea, you were the first one to comment. So Drea, you used your kick. All right, Drea, this is a kick from yesterday. All right, you had it in a pocket. It's out of here. It's gone. My God, Jesus, that was fucking awful.
They come in at the right time.
Kiki, you got a kick in the pocket because they was ready to get rid of him.
All right, guys. So tap the screen, share the live. Let's do all of the good things. Thank you so much for coming up. I appreciate you.
No problem. People follow me so I could get pickle time camera access. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye. Yes, follow our favorite op so she can get pickle time camera access. How many do you have to go?
I don't even know the Canada rules.
I don't know them either. Okay. All right. We're gonna keep wishing you luck though. You'll get it eventually.
Bye.
Bye. All right. Hi Slayer. How are you?
Hey Erica, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing well. Thank you so much. Thanks for asking. Okay, guys. It's 200 and something of us up in here. Let's continue to tap the screen, share the live. Let's go ahead and knock out the tiny diny so I can say rar. All right. And let's keep doing all the good things. Take care, Ren. I want to hear her say thank you. I think I have some thank yous to say. I don't really know. I don't know. I saw something. Emmanuel sent something. Oh, I'm so good at this, guys. Like the multitasking. I'm the best. Okay. All right. Yeah, he did. Okay. Shout out to Emmanuel for sending the 5. He wanted to use his kick, and he said, "Tell the kid to put the fries in the bag, Taylor. Put the fries in the bag." All right. If y'all hear anyone else say that, just know that came from me. Thank you. Got you. All right. So Slayer, you voted for Trump?
I did.
Okay. All right. Why'd you do that?
Well, so it kind of goes to your prompt. You said, "What is MAGA?" And at first, I believed that it was like "Make America Great Again," and I was definitely for the movement. I'm a former liberal turned neo-paleo conservative, and what I've found recently, probably in the last 2 months, is like MAGA's a cult.
Paleo conservative. What is that?
Yeah, so it's like paleo conservative basically believes in the support group of the communities in your local state, your local state legislature. The neo part comes in with the expansion of the government to push conservative or right-wing policy.
Okay.
The hell is that?
It's just political ideologies.
I want to read about this. Hold on.
JD Vance is a neo-paleocon.
Thanks, Central. Interesting. Okay.
You give me the Cliff Notes version of this.
Yeah, this is absolutely insanity. Uh-huh. Oh, nationalism. Okay. Oh, okay. Man, I'm gonna send this to you.
Please.
Yeah, I want you to read over this. It basically sounds like nationalism. Like basically it'll give like the president the ability to, like, let's say, use the military against his own citizens to protect the American way of life. That's what it sounds like. It's weird.
I mean,
it's really weird.
In what aspect would the military be used?
But I have a
citizenry?
question.
Sure.
I do have a question. What brought you to that though?
What brought me to neo-paleo conservatism?
Yeah,
I believe
all those words.
so. Yeah, the far leftist approach towards socialism and socialist aspects amongst our nation is very concerning. I think with the the fall of liberalism and more of a push towards progressive leftist policies, we're going to see the ceasing of America as we knew
So
it to be.
what is but here's the thing though, we aren't moving towards socialism. That's the thing. Do you know what socialism is?
Yeah, of course, I know it's socialism. I've read the Communist Manifesto.
Okay, so and I believe you. All right. So why would you say that the United States is moving towards socialism when
I mean,
we're not? We're actually moving further right.
yeah, so I mean, we have a center of right nation, but what I've been seeing, because I'm Gen Z, what I've been seeing amongst Gen Z is more of a push towards socialism and more so aspects of Marxism.
So what
If you
have you seen though? You give examples.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of lives that have come across the block, and then even people that I've spoken to before that have said capitalism is failing them. Great society, it's impossible to own homes now.
It doesn't matter what people are saying though, Slayer, because our government isn't moving that way. So the whole point is how is the United States government moving towards socialism? That's what I'm asking you. That's concretely
Yeah,
the
so I
question.
mean, so the
What
elected
policies?
officials. So wait,
Mhm.
which question would you like me to answer? There's like three questions
Answer
in there.
it wasn't like three questions. Is how is the United States government moving towards socialism? Because the people can want what they want. All right. But how is the United States government moving towards socialism?
Yeah, it's more so so if you've read the Communist Manifesto, you know that it's a slow infiltration into the institutions. So they're not going to outright say, "Hey, like this policy is socialistic," but one of the sentiments that's being told is we want universal health care, is it not? That's one of the things on the left that they want.
Do we have universal health care?
You asked what a policy and what I've been seeing.
Do we have universal health care?
We don't
And
have universal health
does
care,
our
Erica.
current administration is it pushing for universal health care?
The current Republican control, no, does not have universal health care.
Okay. All right. I just wanted to make sure. Did Joe Biden as president even push for universal health care? Yes or no?
So, Erica, can I ask
Yes.
you a question?
No, because you said that that would be the way, and I just don't see it. I don't see us moving towards socialism. I just
Yeah, I
don't see
mean,
it. I
like
mean, the
you're
most socialistic program that we do have would be our VA. That would be the most socialistic program that we have. But outside of that, no, it's a very capitalistic society that we actually live in. So that's why I want
Well,
to.
I mean, we have a mixed economy, not so much a capitalist society, but those sentiments, Eric, I understand what you're saying, but this isn't really like, okay, did Joe Biden do this? Did Trump do that? Like, there's really no side that's going to be perfect, and that's one of the sentiments as to why, like, even though I voted for Trump, I do think MAGA is
But
a cult.
here's my thing. I'm not here to discuss your theories or anything of that nature. I'm here to have a talk. All right. I'm here to have talks about what's actually happening. All right. So you may feel that the United States is moving towards socialism, but you have no evidence, no proof of it because it's simply not happening. In today's current
Okay, got
climate,
it.
do you understand? All right. So if you'd like to discuss something that Donald Trump is actually doing right now within his administration, I'd be definitely. Yes, I am cleaning my windows. Uh, so I'd be definitely happy to discuss it. So is there something
Sure,
that,
let's talk
all right,
about the fact that he found some way to end institutional racism through executive orders, but can't find a way to end institutional anti-Semitism. Yes,
Ren, say the
there's an
thing. Say the thing, Ren. Say the thing. The waka thing.
Waka waka
What
waka.
the heck are you even talking about?
you asked me to talk about policy, his
What are
newest
you
policy.
talking about? He
So his
ended
n-
institutionalized
Hey,
racism. Do you know what
yes,
that
if you
even means?
I
Go,
absolutely do.
go
Erica,
ahead, Ren.
I don't know why you think I'm being a joke or like why I'm laughing or why you
Because
think it's funny.
I can't take you seriously when you say things like that,
hey,
Slayer.
Go look at the
let
executive
me,
order
let me
that
ask
was
you a
passed
question.
yesterday.
Go ahead, Ren.
Hey, let me ask you a question.
So nobody wants to pull up that
Are
executive
you,
order.
She wants to ask you a question.
hold
Ask.
Sure,
on.
Ren.
Are you a black
Sure,
man?
yes I am.
No, it's a yes or no
I just said
question.
yes.
Okay, so you're a black man, and you're saying, as a black man, that institutional racism was solved with an executive
No,
order.
what I'm saying, because the full thing that I said is the executive order found a way to end institutional racism. One of the things that I have against Donald Trump right now is that he's passing legislation actively like HR 6090 to redefine anti-Semitism to only be for people that identify as J using TikTok language. And somehow he finds a need to making the DOJ weaponized to go after this quote unquote anti-Semitism. Now, it's convenient that he's saying there's this uprising in anti-Semitism, but then somehow found a way to end institutional racism through executive order.
What's the EO number or the title of the EO?
I think it was Restoring American
That one.
something. Yeah, March 27th is the date.
The one from Thursday. I know which one. Restoring Truth and Sanity to American History,
Yeah,
right?
that one. Yeah, that
So
one.
he ended he ended institutionalized racism by basically saying that we shouldn't have history. Like we're gonna
No,
take
he
we're gonna stop, we're gonna put JD Vance in charge of Smithsonian museums. We're gonna resurrect and restore is his word he used, restore Confederate statues. Like how did he end institutionalized racism with this EO?
that's what I want to know. Like that's why so the
That's
comparison.
not my claim. What the heck are
That's
you
my
talking
claim.
about?
You asked me about my
I'm
claim.
asking you to tell us, but before you tell us, let me just get these off real quick. All right, shout out to Emmanuel for the $5. Emmanuel said, "Following JD Vance's ideology is insane work. JD just another white nationalist who says whatever to get on the top. He was an atheist turned Catholic and brought up by guys like Peter Thiel. That's true. That's all very, very true. He doesn't want to hear that though. For some reason, he identifies with it, especially as a black man. That's wild.
Yeah,
Shout
we
out
need more
to
Black Christian nationalists.
Shout out to that doesn't even make any sense. It's like an oxymoron.
It's
Shout out to
not. There's no race in
Santana.
the Bible.
Hold on, let me. What the? Shut up. All right. Shout
No,
out
don't
to
be mad.
Santana for the $20. Tell Slayer to stop ducking me and come to sparring tomorrow. I know you're not promoting your own shit on mine. Don't go to sparring. It's boring over there. It's no fun. I promise.
Well, I mean, like, I'm trying to have a high level conversation with you, Erica, and like,
I
like
don't
you're
take you
missing my point.
seriously. I
Yeah.
am
Why
because I
don't you
don't
take
take
me
you seriously
seriously?
because it's
Okay.
silly.
You know who Bretta is, right?
It's silly.
Do you know who Bretta is?
Brett Cross.
No, Bretta.
Oh, Bretta. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that's one of my badass kids. What's up?
Yeah, so him and I oppose each other. He knows that I'm not MAGA. I'm against a lot of things that are MAGA, but I still voted for Trump. And the conversation that I was bringing to him is like, it's just funny that a lot of people, because your background literally says, what is MAGA? So I came up here to explain to you that MAGA is a cult. And that when I was talking with Bretta about the fact that Trump had the audacity to say he ended institutional racism, but yet make it seem like there's this rise in anti-Semitism across the nation, should be a slap in front of a lot of American people's faces. That's my point of contention.
Rand, do you care?
No.
Okay. Neither do I.
Kiki, I see you, Kiki, but gotta figure something out first.
Okay, well, I appreciate you,
Slayer,
Erica. I
because
know
you're
you
the
want
one
to have
that
like
you talk to.
you
You
wanna
talk
have-
to Isaiah. You used to talk to Isaiah,
I
and
still
you're
talk
damn
to Isaiah.
you're damn near a Democrat. All right, this
I'm
is
really not. I'm neo-Paleocon, so
that doesn't even make any sense.
we can talk later if you want. I know you want to dunk on liberals, dunk on Trump
I
supporters.
don't want to
like,
dunk on them. I just want to have a conversation where you're not trying to. How can I put this? You voted for Trump. There's
I
a
did.
reason that you voted for Trump. The reasoning
mass
that you
deportation.
gave. Seriously.
I mean, if you don't want to, exactly. I don't
can't
want to have like the
believe
boring
you.
conversation. I know you don't want to have these boring conversations, or you don't want to have like the high level conversation, but I don't want to have the boring mass deportation conversation.
Exactly. I don't either. Okay, so tell the class, like seriously, just tell everyone, all right? What exactly is it that you believe, Slayer?
Yeah, what is my ideology that I believe in? I believe in the
Yes.
Constitution being applied to all parties. It shouldn't be weaponized for either side. Just like when I saw it being weaponized while I was a liberal who voted for Joe Biden, I see it being weaponized I see it being weaponized by the Republicans against liberals right now, calling people domestic teas, and I see them throwing people away.
Not the racism. Shut up. No one has time for that.
Yeah, I see
Hold
it being,
on.
yeah.
So Slayer,
Mhm.
you thought I was talking to you when I said that?
No, I didn't think you were talking to me.
Oh, okay.
I didn't know what that was when the person got up here.
So Slayer, here's the thing.
Mhm.
All right, how was the Constitution being weaponized under Joe Biden's administration? I know you don't agree with what Trump is doing, so that means I know that you know several examples about how he's doing. So it's not even a compare and contrast.
Mhm.
How was the Constitution weaponized under Joe Biden?
Yeah, so when he first tried to go about using executive order for the student loan forgiveness, without going through going through Congress to make legislation, because they control the purse strings, that would forgive those student loans. What he did, in fact, is that use the executive orders. The Supreme Court stepped in and said, no, this is unconstitutional, and by the Constitution, you have to go through Congress to get it approved. He still tried to find other loopholes and ways instead of like bringing votes to a floor in order to forgive those loans.
What amendment was he going against? Do you know?
Shoot, I don't remember the numbers. I just know that Congress is Congress is in charge of taxation, so it might be 18th. No, it's not 18th. I know it's a taxation one.
I think that is 18. It's the 16th Amendment. Okay.
16.
So with that being said, all right, so Joe Biden, you say he basically tried to circumvent the Constitution and bypass Congress and getting the funding to actually do the student loan forgiveness.
Correct.
All right. So once they found it unconstitutional, all right, was that not the end of it? You said that he still tried to do it, and you said via EO. All right. What was the EO number? I want to see how he continually tried to go against the Constitution once the Supreme Court made their ruling.
So the second way that he did it, after not using the advice from Chief Justice Roberts, was that he talked to the secretary at the Department of Education to use money that was already allocated from Congress for these. It's weird. So basically, the funds had already been put into an account where it can be forgiven. And he made it look like he forgave these loans, but it really wasn't forgiven.
How did he do that?
So it's called the let me go look it up. Hold on, I'm gonna go to my computer.
Okay.
It was passed in November. I know that, and it was like the major thing that he did before leaving office in November.
So how is this hurting anyone? Like why are you against this when you come back? Why would you be against this though? If this is something that actually helps American citizens.
Well, so I put myself through college, and I did very well for myself. Started a business, and I don't believe my tax dollars should go to forgiving out somebody else's loans when they knew what they were signing up for to take those loans out.
But here's the thing that I just reading about this. After this, in June, June of 2023 is when the Supreme Court found that Biden trying to forgive that 430 billion in student loan debt forgiveness was unconstitutional.
Mm-hmm.
He used existing programs that were already available. They had narrower category. Yeah, so he didn't try to circumvent anything. He didn't go against what the Supreme Court said. This was funding that was already approved, and so he was able to do so. So he was able to do this. This wasn't him doing anything outside of the bounds of law or the Supreme Court decision. So what would be the problem?
So the point of contention that I had was the fact that when he made the EO, there was already a set amount that had already been forgiven that's not going to be canceled out once once Chief Justice Roberts made his ruling on that, right? So that money had already been forgiven for people's student loans, i.e. my tax dollars. And then now these existing programs that he already used, he marketed as saying, "Oh, well, I forgave another X amount of student loan debt," when in reality these programs already existed. So what I'm saying is, when he was signing his name on the dotted line for the first time before the Chief Justice found that it to be unconstitutional, he knew that he should have gone through Congress, i.e. signing the executive order.
Let me ask the question.
Go ahead, Rand.
So let's say you said you don't want your tax dollars to be used to forgive student loans.
No.
Do you think that if we don't use the tax dollars to forgive student loans, do you think you're going to get that money back?
No, probably not. I just think there's other programs that it can go to.
Why do you care? Why do you
Because of-
care if it's because here's the thing, if you're a business owner, then you would
Mhm.
understand how giving people more disposable income would increase your income exponentially.
Yes, so here's the issue, Ren, and I completely understand and see your point to that. My issue is that there's other programs that money could be going to, i.e., we could have a student loan, not student loan, we could have a grant program that's set up for small business owners that would help people start more small businesses.
Be right
I
back.
don't believe that student loan forgiveness is the best option, because when you signed your name on that dotted line, you knew how much interest that you were signing yourself up for. It shouldn't be my burden to pay for your student loans.
So you also don't believe in universal health care, right?
Absolutely not.
Why is healthcare not a right?
What do you mean by healthcare isn't a right?
You just said you don't believe in universal health care.
Yeah, I don't believe in universal healthcare. That doesn't mean that I don't believe people shouldn't have access to healthcare.
So hold on. So you don't want people to have student loan forgiveness. You don't want people to have health care. What about food? Do you think food is a human right?
Wait, but I just said that I don't believe that that healthcare people shouldn't have access to healthcare. I just said that there shouldn't be universal healthcare.
How do you reconcile those two thoughts?
So people shouldn't have universal health care because in a society as large as America, where we have the leading advanced technology when it comes to research and development, when it comes to areas of expertise, the U.S. is sought out for our medical advancements in the Western world, I should say. So if we put universal health care where everybody basically has the same baseline payment amount, there's no sort of incentive for competition. Nobody's going to be driving more research and development in order for us to find new cures, find new diseases, find new cures for those diseases. And then we just end up in the same place, i.e., go look at what's happening.
There are plenty of countries that do research that companies and places in the United States partner with in other countries that have universal health care that are also responsible for some of the best technological advancements in medicine. So what you're saying is illogical and flawed.
So
Like
Ren,
many
these
people go to, I was going to say, many people go to Europe to get advanced cancer treatment because it's available there instead of being here, and it's more cost effective.
Sure, those are there any non-homogeneous societies that we can look at that for an example that uses universal healthcare, where research and development is at the top tier and the weights aren't full at capacity?
That was very, very acute of you. Did you hear his question, Ren?
Mhm.
Exactly. Did you hear his question? That was wild. I'm
Just
sorry. That was very acute. You really wanted to narrow that one in. Really, really wanted to narrow
Well,
that
you
one. I got
said-
my German friend on the line. That was crazy. That was crazy. Hey,
How is that
Kiara.
German?
No, I had to have my German friend on the line. Hey, Kiara.
Oh,
Hello. Did you hear that dog whistle?
Yes, I heard
it's
it. It
not
was
a dog
absolutely
whistle.
insanity.
Wait,
said,
so you want us to be a homogenous society where it's just one race of people? Because I said a non-homogenous society. for a reason, because we all know that America is very
Also,
diverse.
Kiara, he's black, by the way. At least he pretends to be on TikTok. I
Yeah.
really don't know. I don't know much about Slayer.
What are the attributes to being black? Like Erica, like, is there one way to be
know.
black properly?
No, there isn't. I just wonder about
Okay.
you sometimes.
Okay, I don't know,
Just
like,
wonder about you.
what I'm supposed to take with that, but okay.
I don't know, Slayer. I don't know, but go on. You
Listen,
asked,
Erica,
do
if you got
me
another
feature-
person in queue, I'm willing to drop. I know your audience wants to see you like dump on Trump supporters that don't know what the fuck they're
You
talking
don't-
about, like the
you don't
last
know my
dude.
audience. You don't know
They're
my
bored
audience.
of what I'm saying. I'm just tired of
I'm
like
actually
talking about.
enjoying. I'm enjoying this conversation because we're
Okay.
actually talking about something. But I honestly think that you're a bit misguided because even with the whole student loan thing, like
Mhm.
again, there were programs that were already in place, and the GAO actually told Biden that hey, there are millions of people who qualify for the income based repayment system, not repayment but forgiveness system. So they did that. Like he didn't try to go around the Constitution. Once he was told that he could not do it via EO, he found other avenues to do it that were perfectly legal, did not go against Robert's ruling, and he still forgave over $100 million in student loan debt for American citizens. I don't see what the issue in that is. But I did bring Kiara here because she is from Germany and she actually has some insight into that non-homogenous country that has universal health care and has a research and development that is top tier.
Yeah,
That
so
was such an acute question.
it's one of their biggest exports is medical equipment and medical technology, like top 5 exports in Germany. And we have socialized medicine.
Kiara, your mic is kind of muffled, love.
Yeah, it kind of sounded like you were at a party or something. Like, like when it's like that last song playing, you try to find the Uber on the phone. That's what it kind of sounded like. But I think she said something about being the top exporter in medical equipment.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, hold on, let me look that one up.
Okay, go ahead, Kiara. She says she has to drop. She doesn't want to wake up the hubby.
Oh, okay. Tell the hubby we said. Oh wait, he's asleep. Bye. Love you, Kiara.
Okay, so she is. I'm just going based off the AI overview. Well, actually, I can go to the Observatory Economic.
She said
So-
top 5 exporter.
Yeah, so Germany would be number 2. The
Mhm.
United States is number 1. So, I mean, we are double what Germany exports. So, if we were to go to,
Here's my question to you. With all the technological advancements that we have in this country, we have people that are unaliving of preventable illnesses because of a lack of health care. How does us having this technological advancement mean anything if we can't even keep our people safe?
yeah, I mean, like the first step, Ren, is like first figuring out what those factors are, because we can give the universal health care, but does that mean that we're going to then be fixing the other problems that's contributing to this disease?
And what are
growth?
the other problems that are contributing to it?
I mean, we have environmental issues, we have food issues, we've
Environmental
got,
issues like what?
I don't know. Like, you've seen where Cancer Alley is in Louisiana.
Right, because because deregulation, because
Well,
we don't want to actually deal with the environmental causes that these things occur in these areas. So there's one. Food. It's because we make food so inaccessible out here in the world. So then people are then treat things like asthma that are relatively easy to treat, but people are trying to ration their inhaler because they don't have health care.
So Cancer Alley formally started in 1980. And ever since then, it's been, we've had various presidents, both Republicans and Democrats, and even super majorities from both sides at one point. And nothing's been done with those regulations. So that's why I'm not even arguing from the standpoint of like a political side about regulations. It's just that, we can say we can fix the medical side and give universal health care, but then are we going to fix the regulations to prevent it? Because it's just like, are we putting temporary bandages on it? And that wouldn't be worth it, right?
I would imagine it would be a holistic approach to the matter in order for it to run efficiently and successfully. But here's the thing: I want to get back to your question because I do like for questions to be answered. All
Sure.
right, so you did ask, what is a non-homogeneous country that has universal health care and also what is it? You said a good research program.
Yeah, like the best research and development.
Oh, the best. So we had to put that qualifier on it. Well, we do know that Germany and Canada and France definitely have universal health care. They also, he said non-homogeneous. China is a homogeneous country. All right. Um, so we know that they have actual universal health care and great research programs. All right. You, by asking that question, you also know that they don't have the best. All right. So you're trying to pigeonhole it into something, and that's a little bit disingenuous. All
No,
right.
not
But
disingenuous.
but
Okay,
hold
what
on,
if they're
hold
top
on,
10? Erica,
hold
let me
on.
help you out. What if they're top 10? Are they in
They
the
are
top 10?
they are top 10.
Okay.
There's in the, in a number of clinical trials. We have France, we have Canada, Germany, the UK, of course, Spain. There's Italy. There's even Belgium. All right, the two homogenous countries that make the top 10 are going to be Canada, not sorry, Canada, Jesus, China, and South Korea.
Okay.
Yeah. So
Fair.
Slayer, we see that universal healthcare actually can work. It does not stifle innovation if the government does not want it to. So if the government actually puts the money into it to have a robust program, then by all means, the research on HIV, the research on cancer, the research on all these diabetes, kidney disease, all these things, it continues. It doesn't stop. All right.
Sure,
But
but
when we,
yeah, go ahead.
but I say, but when we have a system like the one that we currently have, where it's basically all based off of profit, all right, the research is focused on what they want it to be focused on, all right, what they can actually make a dollar from. And that doesn't help anyone. Because I am
Well,
convinced, because Magic Johnson, y'all, Magic Johnson, that's all I'm going to say. All right. He got the cure,
we're going
allegedly.
down the theories.
He got the cure, allegedly.
Allegedly. Well, I mean,
Allegedly.
did you see like yesterday it came out? There's some nation in Africa that found the cure to the H one, the one that starts with H and ends with V.
Mm-hmm. You can. I say it. Am I not supposed to say that word on TikTok?
I don't know what we can say on this app anymore. I'm on a third account, so I don't know.
Oh, okay, okay. But
But
yeah,
I was gonna say though, we we don't even allow companies to be able to research um what they want because they have to go for whatever's going to bring them the most money. So like don't have something rare. And when I say this, I'm not talking about what I think, I'm talking about what I know. Don't have something rare because it's almost impossible for the funding to get cures to rare diseases.
So I think the approach, and I've heard both of you say it pretty accurately, is the fact that like the profit is the issue, which I could agree on as well. And I think transparency too with regulations as it pertains to the medical industry needs to be at the forefront. I don't think that, let me say this. I think a little bit of profit is okay in order to entice innovation, but to the capacity of where, you go to the ER and two Tylenol is like $400, that's a
hmm
bit outrageous. And I think we could meet there. I personally don't see, however, and I'll do a little bit more research next time. I'll come prepared, Erica, looking at France and what was the other one that you said? UK.
there's Germany, UK, Spain, Italy, Belgium,
Okay,
Canada.
I'll look. yeah, I'll look at those and we can have a discussion on those. But I
Pretty
personally
dope.
just think that the innovation wouldn't be there is my only thing. And that's what scares me on that one. But I do appreciate your time, Erica and Ren. Well, I'll let you get back to Duncan on MAGA.
That was fun, Slayer. Come back anytime.
I will. Please.
All
Oh,
right.
and can I end with one thing, Erica? By chance?
Don't say nothing stupid.
It's not gonna be crazy, I promise.
What?
Please, if you are MAGA, please value the Constitution more and hold Donald Trump to a higher standard. Don't be a Trumplican. The right has been invaded by MAGA, and unfortunately, with him seating his daughter, Laura Trump, in the RNC chair, we're going to be stuck with the Trump family even after office. And I, as a conservative, want to be more grounded and have our people in a political ideology that is rooted, that benefits all Americans, so we can get to a place where we can talk to people on both sides and not just, oh, well, the left did this and the right did that. Like, please, can we just come with some education?
Next time you come by, Slayer, we're going to talk about why you didn't vote for Kamala.
Oh, I would have just sat at home.
Boy, bye.
Bye.
All right. Guys, tap the screen, share the live. Let's do all of the good things. All right. Look, y'all didn't have to use y'all kick. I know you're happy. All right. So tap the screen. Okay, guys, sometimes I like to have conversations. I don't want to, what he say, dunk on the MAGAs all the time. Not all the time. All right. I can sometimes have actual talks. Hey, RC, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. I'm actually heading out to
Oh,
pick up the wife. So
awesome.
if I start to lose connection with you, I'm sorry.
Okay. Did you want to talk to Slayer?
Well, I was going to ask him, did he vote for Trump in 24?
He did. He did vote for Trump.
Okay, so to me, I'm confused why he thought Biden attempting to give student loan debt forgiveness was like a bigger violation of the Constitution than Trump saying, let's terminate the rules and regulations.
But here's the thing for Slayer, though, is that he doesn't like what Trump is doing with the Constitution either. So he doesn't like it, and
but I guess he voted for him after January 6th. So I don't understand.
That's crazy,
right? And then saw Biden trying to give student loan forgiveness and thought that was a greater violation of the Constitution.
I guess. That's
yeah, that's confusing.
Point. That is a fair point.
So I was going to ask him that, and also if he knows Trump's healthcare plan, because Medicare for All would save us $10 trillion over the next 20 years, and if he can do better, I'd like to know.
Yeah, that's just I don't know. Everyone's just very, very smart. That's all I got to say. It doesn't make any sense. He's an enigma. It's hilarious. Okay, I got to pick up my energy, guys. I feel really down, and my eyeballs hurt. They really do hurt, and I got to figure that out because I sprayed sunscreen in my eyes today, and I haven't been right since. So, guys, let's tap the screen, share the live. Let's do all the good things so we continue to have these talks with these Donald Trump supporters. All right, so let's see what happens here. If you're friendly, please drop out of the live. Don't drop out of the live. Drop out of the box. All right, drop out of the box. You hear me, Ren?
We just gonna start hemorrhaging folks. Like if you're
right,
leave.
If you're friendly, just go. Just leave. If you're friendly, just leave. Good grief, guys. Good grief. I tell you. Yeah. So let's keep doing all the good things. All right. Let's just keep doing all of the good things. Ren, any exciting news you read today? Anything fun?
No, honestly, I actually tried to stay out of the news today.
Really? That means shit.
Yeah, because my brain started to I started getting snippy. And I know that means I need to disconnect a little bit. So
okay. Well, Donald Trump did an exclusive interview with NBC News.
Wait, I did hear something.
That man said he couldn't care less
if car prices go up. Now
yes.
I did see something about that. I was like, do y'all hear him?
He don't care. He don't care. So if you want to buy that BMW, that Toyota, that Honda or Hyundai, anything that's not an American brand, all right, you might be paying a bit more for it. You just
that's
might
like,
be paying.
Let them eat cake.
Yes, let them eat. Oh my gosh, RC. When are we gonna get the the G word for him? I'm just saying. Let history repeat itself there. Tap, tap, tap the screen. Tap, tap, tap the screen. My gosh. My gosh, that's crazy. He doesn't care. And like, do we really expect anything like more from him? No. He's Donald Trump. He doesn't care. What does he have to care? He said he said asked if he was concerned about car prices going up. Trump said no. I want to do a Trump since I don't have any darn going ops in here. Thank you guys for the compliments on it here. Thank you. She did it really, really fast too, which was pretty awesome. Like I have a big head, right? She did this in like 4 hours.
It ain't that damn big.
My head is huge, and I got a lot of hair. And she did this in 4 hours. I was like, "You go, girl. You go. You get a tip. You get a tip." All right. So he said, asked if he was concerned about car prices going up. Trump said, I can't do a Donald Trump impression. I couldn't care. I don't fuck it. He said, no, I couldn't care less because if the prices on foreign cars go up, they're going to buy American cars.
Do people
I can only do a Trump impression if I hear his voice. I have to hear it, and I don't like hearing it. That's why I read the news and not watch it.
Here's my problem with that.
What's that?
Aren't a lot of American-made cars, aren't the parts that goes into the American-made cars, aren't they imported from other countries?
Yes, especially Mexico. Yes.
Which means that the prices on American-made cars will also go up?
Yes, Ren. Yes, Ren. Yes, Ren.
Oh, okay.
Yes, Ren. In this instance, 2 + 2 does in fact equal 4. Is Hector here? Is Hector here? Hector, we made 2 + 2 = 4 again.
Yeah.
The main mistake you made is you're thinking this through.
I know, right?
You right.
What, that's a foreign concept to Trump. Thinking something through, actually looking at all the different variables. Never heard of it. Never heard of it. That is insane.
Wait, so new car sales are gonna tank, right? And then when new car sales tank, then they're gonna start laying off salespeople and stuff. Those people are gonna also be looking for jobs. Then car dealerships are gonna close because they're not gonna be able to. Nobody sees like. I don't think I'm a psychic. I just think it makes logical sense how this is gonna go.
Remember when they got mad that Obama saved the American auto industry?
Yes.
Well, I guess they're getting their get back.
They are. He said that the tariffs are going to be permanent. He said the world has been ripping off the United States for the last 40 years and more, and all we're doing is being fair, and frankly, I'm being very generous. So they're permanent. I'm pretty sure that's something that the next administration, if we're blessed to get one that isn't Republican, will definitely overturn those because there's no way.
But here's the problem with it. Even if we overturn them, we have done so much damage to our relationship with our allies that there may be no coming back.
Yep.
Because at this point, now Canada looking at the American people like, y'all voted for this mess.
Yeah. And didn't Canada say they don't fuck with us no more?
I don't fuck with you.
You little stupid ass. Okay. All right. So there's that one. Also, he talked about the about Signal, what they call it, Signal Gate.
He said he didn't even know what Signal was.
Oh my God. I swear. He called the story fake news. Oh my gosh. He said I don't fire people because of fake news and because of witch hunts, Trump said, calling the story fake news.
As if dude didn't have like receipts.
I have to do a Trump impression, so please allow me a moment. Go ahead, Ren, keep talking.
as if dude didn't come up with receipts. As if he didn't show who added him to the chat. As if he did it like
Is this not
that man could be anything in the world, but he can't be fucking for real.
He cannot be effing for real. He can't. He just can't.
He cannot be effing for real.
Nope. Oh, Miss Ball. Hey, Miss Deb. Long time no see, love. Miss Deb said 5 and said only 1% will have a car, and the rest of us will be riding a tricycle, a unicycle. We'll be using our 2 feet and saying, "Let us." My gosh, this is gonna be insane. You ready, Ren?
Yeah, I'm ready.
No, I'm just saying you ready. You ready for this nonsense that we're about to be going through? Now, Eddie, an e-bike is way too expensive. Come on. It's way too expensive.
Hey, this is one of them times where being in a power wheelchair is gonna
You a
benefit
mess.
me. It's gonna benefit me because my wheels are my legs. Amen.
Ren. Amen. Look at God. Oh my gosh, this is a lot. It's a lot. I'm about to listen to Donald Trump, guys, so I can do a Trump impersonation just for you all.
If you don't know how to ride a bike, you better learn.
I know, right? You better learn. Better learn quick. Damn car is about to be expensive. I feel like I'm gonna have to buy a car within like the next 2 years because my car be 10 years old. So I'm like, am I gonna have to buy a car?
I wouldn't. I'd be like,
I gotta marry rich.
I'd mess around, get the engine rebuilt before I buy a new car.
That's funny. Drea says she chooses skates.
Man, however, long as it got wheels, Drea. Long as it got wheels.
I'm
You
gonna
know
get a
we gonna have
scooter.
to. You know we might have to restart, right?
We might have to. We might, but let me get my Trump impersonation off because I have to. I have to do this.
Somebody said bikes will be as expensive as
I
cars.
know,
are.
right? Like that Huffy is gonna cost $3,000. Good, some of these numbers. Bigly, we want to be manufacturing, taking hold. You know, I hate Trump. I don't want to talk like him. I hate him, and I can't do the impersonation. Where's Jaden? Where's Jaden to do an impersonation here?
I don't know, as I wish he was here. You should send him the link. You should send him.
Someone send this to Jaden if you're friends with Jaden. I think I'm actually friends with Jaden. I want you to come do a Trump impersonation.
Everybody I know that does it says it hurts after a while.
Oh gosh, I believe it. I so believe it.
My sister just said, so you said it hurts after a while. She said, probably your soul.
Ah, that's funny. Oh wow, he said, I have no idea what Signal is. I don't care what Signal is, Trump said on Saturday. All I can tell you is it's just a witch hunt. I can't do it. And it's the only thing the press wants to talk about because you have nothing else to talk about because it's been the greatest 100-day presidency in the history of our country. Yeah.
They went through years of investigations into emails.
Yes, lock her up.
Years of it.
Lock her up for sending some emails about a darn going wedding and some personal info. My gosh, lock her up. Do you know I went on a MAGA panel, right? And they were like, well, was the information classified or was it just sensitive? I said, well, they're saying that it was sensitive, but other sources are saying that classified information was included. And they were like, well, it was just sensitive and you can't get in trouble for talking about sensitive information in a text message. And I was like, well, what about Hillary's emails then? There's a hypocrisy there. And it's like, that was classified information. So I pulled up an article and I told them that no, it was just sensitive information. And she also talked about like the wedding plans and some personal info. No, that's not the same thing. And I was like, why is it not the same thing? And they couldn't tell me why it wasn't the same thing, of course, because they never could tell me anything because they never have any friggin' answers.
Remember when I was just thinking about this because the name of a covert CIA agent was leaked in this, right? Or at least
Signal?
in that in the Signal thing. I thought CIA agent name was part of this from what I remember.
It was, I think it was, but what happened was before the journalist
reporter
before the journalist actually went and released it, he went and took the information to the different departments,
right?
And the CIA was the only ones that wanted something redacted out of it.
There you go. That's what it was. Thank you. I knew there was something. So it reminds me of when the Bush administration leaked Valerie Plame's name to go after her.
I remember that.
They can attack people and leak classified information when they want, or in this case, accidentally do it and include a journalist, and it's okay. She couldn't. I mean, they weren't even accusing her of doing anything intentional with the emails. But these people, it was intentional
evening.
initially and then accidental this time.
We'll be right with you.
Oh yeah,
Like,
no problem.
kept
I
it
was just saying
going.
good evening.
It just it's the, like you said, the hypocrisy is never ending and unbounding.
That is very true. That is why do we have 11 people in the friggin' box? What in the world? Where all you people come from? Strange things are happening.
I'm actually.
Hold on one moment, Rand.
Mhm.
I want to do a mod announcement. All right, guys. It is 200 of us up in here. Let's go ahead and tap the screen. Let's get this up to 125,000 likes and clear out those high bears. How many do we have left? All right, I'll pin it. Okay, we have 49 of the high bears left. I know we can knock those out easy. Also, show love to Rapture Rin, the hardest working co-host in these TikTok streets, and most definitely show love to RC2 because he's going to be here laboring with us. I want to thank you all so much for being here. We're $113 to goal. Everything with Erica is the name. Pay links are in the bio. Also, please show love to Ren I Am. I want to hear her say thank you just as much, if not more. Nee Ray is the name. Pay links are in the bio. We thank you so much for being here. I can't say that enough because it's true, because you could be anywhere else in the world, but you're here with us. Oh, and also, guys, if you're not following me, go ahead and follow me because tomorrow morning at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are doing something awesome. I'm running a special panel. It's called Women Supporting Women. All right, I'm going to have some absolutely amazing women creators on the panel. There's going to be Jessica Simone, the Black historian, Alina, Kiara, Lainey. It's going to be absolutely amazing. Oh, and I can't forget about my fave. Ari is going to be there too. So guys, please stop by tomorrow, 11 a.m. here on the Tiki Talks for a special panel discussion about women. We're going to be platforming some amazing creators, discussing their missions, and also, just discussing how women are treated on this app. So I'll see you there tomorrow. Hi, Andrew. How are you?
I am well. Thank you for having me this evening. So I wanted to get into what is MAGA ops only. I'm guessing that. Well, actually, I don't even want to assume. I just want to make sure I can clarify what you mean by the question. What is MAGA? Do you want like a literal answer for what MAGA is, or?
That was a lot. Okay. All right. No, you
No,
can
it's
just
just one
tell us.
question.
You can just know it's a lot of words to say that one question. You can tell us, what does MAGA mean to you? So what does MAGA mean to you? Like
Yeah, well,
fundamentally.
Yeah, the idea is just trying to have some type of return to foundational sanity in society would
What
be.
does foundational sanity in society mean?
Well, I think that there are many material truths that people generally tend to agree upon inside of general societies and cultures, customs, languages, things like this, and also various ideas of just a simple one is like men can't be women. That would be one that probably would be a material truth that would be something that people would generally agree on in many societies, things like this. So that would be what MAGA would mean to me.
I'm sorry. All I got from that was transmissia. So something about like genders, and you said something about a language. Like I got really nothing from that. How is this going to actually restoring those values? How is that going to actually impact your life for the better? I'm trying. He said he's talking.
Yeah, well, I think that most of the left wing are a bunch of kind of cultural and moral relativists, and they want to beat down religious universalism. And so they want to create changing standards when it comes to moral paradigms. And if that's the case, I generally think that that's bad socially and bad for society.
Why?
Well, because if you don't have universal value sets, you end up with division. So, for instance, you end up with massive division between people who don't agree on value sets.
And you don't think that Trump has actually caused the division that we have now, that he plays a part in it?
Well, I think that he was a product of the division, not the causer of it. I don't think Trump would have been elected if the country hadn't already been in a significant way significantly divided.
Why was the country divided?
Well, it's divided along the ideas of how we want to see culture and which values that we want to see in society. Things like abortion would be a good thing to point to here.
The country wasn't divided when Trump came into office on AD.
Yeah, it was politically divided.
That's something that he pushed. The
Yeah,
country
so
wasn't.
we have a two-party system.
We do
If you
have a
follow one
two-party
party or
system.
you follow the other party, that would be a massive division in the amount of people who agree with each other on value structures.
It's been that way for quite some time.
Yes, I agree.
My question to you is, because you mention things, but then you don't go into detail about them. So my question to you is, when it comes to AB, I think that the majority of the
I'm sorry,
country.
I couldn't hear you over what's occurring right now. I literally couldn't hear you over it.
Yeah, it was the gift goal has been reached. Thank you guys. Okay, so what I was saying was, in regards to abortion, all right, the majority of the country actually was okay with abortion. I don't mind getting you those numbers, but per research and surveys, the majority of the country was actually okay with it. Nobody wanted it changed except for, right wing conservatives.
Well, actually, this would
It's
make
bad.
a good segue for my point for
Go
the idea of
ahead.
relativism. So, most of the country at certain points agreed with the value of slavery, for instance. That didn't make it a morally correct thing to pursue. So, even if the majority of the country believes that women should have the right to choose, it doesn't mean it's a morally correct thing. And so, I think it creates mass division.
No. Here's the thing, though. Here's the difference.
Okay, what's the
Andrew.
difference?
The difference, and you're probably already aware of what I'm going to say here. The difference is, one is having the control over someone else's body. The other is having the control over your own body. All right.
Yeah.
So
Do you understand what a moral
slavery-
relativist is, though?
I understand exactly what it is. That doesn't
What
make
is it?
you right. Okay.
Yeah, but if our
basically
opposition are all moral
You don't get to
relativists,
claim
then it's
to
relative.
have the moral high ground.
We don't
especially as a
need
Trump
to
voter.
because you're relativist.
As a
So it
Trump
doesn't
voter,
matter.
you don't have the moral high ground for
We don't
supporting
need
somebody
it
like
because you're
Trump.
relativist. Do you understand that? If you're a moral relativist,
You're a
we don't need the
hypocrite.
high
Do you
ground.
understand that?
Hypocrisy doesn't matter because you're a relativist.
Well, character doesn't matter to you guys either.
Yes, if to a
Policy that hurts
relativist-
Americans doesn't matter to you either.
Yeah, can you explain
You
why
don't
to a
actually care that
relativist?
you don't
Yes.
care that consent is required for pregnancy.
Yes, from the viewpoint of a relativist, it wouldn't matter. Do you understand? Because it's relative.
I'm sorry. You don't get to force me to believe what you believe. And you don't even really believe what you believe.
No,
when it
you're
comes
a
down to it.
relativist.
You guys are not actually
You guys are
pro-life.
relativists. What do you mean?
You don't
Hey,
even
you
know.
sound like the relatives, though. The relatives, though, because
Okay, so you believe in an
are, like,
unchanging.
true
Do
or
okay.
nothing.
Do you believe in an
Was I
unchanging moral
talking?
standard?
Was
Do you
I-
believe
was
in an
I
unchanging
talking?
moral standard?
Was I talking?
He's
I was.
Well, I was
saying
arguing. I'm sorry.
that
I'm arguing with two different
you
It's a
people.
pseudo-intellectual.
Exactly. It's a Phil bro. All right.
Yeah, it is.
It's definitely a Phil bro. All right.
No, I'm not a Phil
You
bro.
are the one
He's a
that
Phil
basically
bro with
believe
his
in
own-
black or white. Go ahead, Red.
Mhm.
He's a field bro with his own fan club right
It's
now.
Phil, bro,
Don't
not
mention it, 'cause
feel,
I
bro.
don't- I don't care.
No. I'm talking about the W Andrew at the chat.
I know, I understand that, but that's what I'm saying. I don't care less.
Mm.
All right. So, anywho, back to what you're saying. You're
Mhm.
saying that we're the moral relativists here.
Yes,
But we
yes.
are not. You are. You're the one that
Oh.
believes things are black and white. That's you. All right. And
That
so
would be the
again,
opposite of moral relativism.
No, it's true or false. Would that not be black or white if it's just true or
that would be the
false?
opposite of moral relativism.
How so?
Because moral relativism is
No.
making the state. I'm trying to explain it.
I know you are. Go ahead. Continue.
Yeah. So, I mean, moral relativism would be the idea that morality is relative based to a society and not objective in any way.
Can I be forced to give you blood or an organ to save your life?
I don't. How
Yes or
could
no? Can I be forced without
yes.
consent?
Yes.
Oh, I have to give consent. You don't just get to take my blood.
No,
or my
no,
organs.
you're asking a distinction between a descriptor and an ought.
No.
I'm
Do
telling you,
you get to
descriptively,
take?
you can.
Do you
be
get to
forced
take
do
my
that,
blood or
yes.
organ without consent to save your life?
Okay, listen, I'll answer your question. I
Yes
just want to
or
untangle.
no?
Bro, I just need to ask a qualifier just to make sure I understand what you're asking.
You don't have to ask a question to answer a question. In our society, under our
Okay,
laws,
if that's
do
true,
you
how
need
long
my
have you been a
consent,
homosexual?
Bro, do you
How long
need
have
my
you been a
consent,
homosexual?
Bro, do you need
How long
my
have you been a
consent?
homosexual? Yes, sir.
Bro,
How long?
now you're going. Now
Answer
you're
the
being
question.
homophobic. I'm about
Well,
to
I'm
pick
just
up my
pointing.
wife,
I'm just
asshole.
pointing out. I'm just
Hey,
pointing out that
you're
if you ask
homophobic.
loaded questions,
I'm about to pick up my wife.
don't
dickhead.
ask loaded questions. Don't ask loaded questions. Then
This is why I need
It's
that's what a
about
loaded
consent.
question is.
You don't
Yes,
understand
I
consent. No wonder you support
agree.
Trump, the rapist.
I-
Pathetic asshole.
This is why I need my microphone.
I'm just asking if it's descriptive or prescriptive. That's it. That's all I'm asking. Descriptively is
Erica is trying to talk.
Descriptively,
Everybody
should
needs to
we?
be quiet. Erica is trying to talk. Thank you.
RC, do you have to go pick up the wife?
I'm waiting for her to come out now. I'm just waiting in the car basically to pick her up here.
Okay, all right. Hey, Liv.
Hey. If you need to drop me, you can. I mean, he's already proven himself to be what he is.
Which is a person who's really good faith.
A homophobic prick, really.
No, it's not. It's I'm just
What
pointing
did
out that
what does me being gay have to do with anything if
No,
I was
no,
gay?
I'm
If
pointing
I
out
was
what a
gay- no, no,
loaded
hold on.
question
If I
is.
was gay, what the
I'm
fuck
just
does
pointing
that
out
have
a
to
loaded
do with
question.
anything you
Nothing.
were
I'm
talking
pointing
about?
out a loaded
So
question.
you were a homophobe for
No,
no
I'm
reason,
pointing out a
even though I
loaded
was asking
question.
you about consent.
I'm
You're a
just
prick.
pointing
Okay,
out a
never
loaded
mind.
question.
You're
What a
just
loaded
a prick.
question
Never
is.
mind.
Yeah, you just
I
don't know
got
what
you.
I'm talking about.
You're a
You're not intelligent
misogynist
enough.
prick who thinks you can control women. Got it.
Whoo, child.
Did
No, because y'all
well,
are
you really got me
over
there, bro.
y'all are over talking each other.
Yeah, I'm trying not to. I'm
Yeah,
happy
right.
to just
So
respond.
stop.
RC finished talking, so there's that. He just finished talking. That's why he muted himself, because he finished talking.
Anyway, I was just pointing out what a loaded question is. So I just wanted to untangle it to make sure that I
Did you say that you're
understood.
a moral relativist?
No, I'm saying that I think the left is more relativist.
is.
The left.
Yeah. So can you show me how the left is a more practices moral relativism?
Yes, because they literally want a dismantling of any sort of ethical system which is not relative to culture.
Sure. Give me an example of a moral fact on the left.
I don't think they have moral facts.
Okay, great. But if you believe in moral relativism, you would have to outline more.
No, they believe in moral relativism.
No,
they
no.
do.
What I'm
Yes.
asking you, listen. What I'm asking
Okay.
you, what I'm asking you is that
Yeah.
if you believe that the left believes in moral relativism,
Uh-huh.
give me an example of a moral fact that the left perpetuates.
That they think is just relative to other facts, though.
It's a moral fact. We're talking about moral relativism.
Oh, it would be things like the
operating
so
outside
from
of
them.
human. Listen.
Yeah,
Moral,
so for
in
them, it
moral
would be things
relativism,
like
it operates outside of.
Okay.
Moral relativism operates outside of human intervention, meaning that for example, that there is
What?
a God.
No.
So give me an example of
No.
a moral fact, bro.
Do you understand? Okay, what do you think moral
hold
relativism
on.
means, dude?
Andrew, here's the thing. What he's asking for is he's
Mhm.
asking for an example. You're not giving an example of more relativism.
Because that's not what moral relativism means.
No, but you haven't actually said how the left believes in it.
Okay, great. So here, I'm just gonna read this, and this is a definition here.
Okay, read
A
it.
moral relativism is the belief that moral facts exist independent of our thoughts. Can you give me an example of a moral fact that operates independent of our thoughts on the left?
Where are you getting this definition?
Oh God, here we go.
Because moral relativism is the idea there's no universal or absolute set of moral facts or principles.
Sure, here we go.
And you got that from the
Moral
University of
relativism.
Texas.
Here.
Oh,
I'm
hold
gonna
on, guys. Before we go on, I have to do shout outs. All right. Good grief. This is fucking insane. Okay. Shout out to Phil for the 5. Phil said, "I hate Phil bros. They make me look bad. They do make you look bad, Phil." And also Phil said, "Why is he making noises with every 4 words of someone else saying something? He has zero impulse control. He needs to hear himself speak as others speak." Yeah, he doesn't want anyone else to talk, which is understandable. And shout out to Corey for the 113. Thank you so much, Corey. He said entertaining tonight, so I can't stay long. Give him hell. I'm trying. I really am trying. All right. Thank you so much, Corey. Thank you, Phil. All right, Corey, you get the thank you tonight. So thank you so much. All right. That's actually 1 goal down. We might actually do the thing tonight, guys. All right. Thank you, Corey. Drop some hearts in the chat for Corey and for Phil. Thank you. All right. And I still just really want you, because I know you read your definition from the University of Texas. All right. I just want you to give an example of how the left has actually perpetuated this. I cannot say that word to save my life. All right. Perpetuated? Yeah. How has the left done this?
Because all leftist policy is based around the idea that morality itself is relative to culture. So I'll give you value structures which they would perpetuate for this. Things like I don't know if you can say this on TikTok, but women who are on OF, various prostitution type
What
values.
policies have they what are you
But wait,
talking
that's not
about?
moral relativism.
No. Listen, the reason they think it's okay
No,
is
listen,
because
listen, before we
no,
move
hang on,
past that.
Let me explain my
before we move
position
past that,
first.
I need you
No,
to
I can't.
show me-
Okay,
I
I
need you
can't
to
explain the
explain
position.
to me how this operates outside of the human mind.
What? Well, you mean subjective subjective
No.
metrics would be
No,
mind
no, if
dependent.
it was
Objective would
subjective-
be absent
No,
human mind.
if it was subjective, it would be anti-moral realism. You're arguing for moral relativism. You believe in a moral fact. An objective moral fact.
bro.
Like, for example,
Moral realism would be objective
for
moral
example,
facts.
for example, saying
Mhm.
something like lying is wrong or unaliving is wrong can be true or false dependent on a moral fact. And it would
Yes.
objectively be like that throughout human culture and society as a whole. But we
Mhm.
understand that taking someone's life isn't always wrong.
So then it
Right.
would be relative.
Yeah, it would be anti-moral realism.
No,
meaning
that's
it's
not
dependent on
anti-moral.
society. It
Okay.
would be dependent on society.
Okay, listen. So that
On
you
the other
understand.
hand, on the
Okay,
other hand,
whenever you're done.
Anti-moral realism denies objective moral facts, that objective moral facts exist. Right? Can we agree on that? Moral relativism argues for objective moral facts. Anti-moral realism or moral realism, and anti-moral realism outlines that there are no objective moral facts. Can we agree to that?
Yeah, anti-moral
Okay,
realism.
great. So if we agree to
No,
that,
I didn't
can you give
agree
me
to
an example
anything. I didn't
of a
agree.
moral fact that
Mhm.
outlines the left.
That
Stop
would
being
be
pedantic.
that would be moral realism, stupid.
Moral realism is
I
the
need
belief
to
that
call
moral
the
facts
police.
exist independent of our
Yes.
thoughts, feelings,
Yes,
or
that would be
cultural norms.
moral
Okay,
relativism
give me
would be
an
the opposite of
example.
that.
So
Moral-
give me an example of a moral
I'm saying
fact
they're
on the
moral
left.
relativists, you fool. Why do you
Moral
not
real-
Why are you
understand the
calling
words coming out of my
names?
mouth? Because this guy just doesn't understand what I'm even
Stop.
saying.
You don't
He's
Stop.
just
understand what
like he
you're-
doesn't even
no, you're
understand what
being
he's saying.
disingenuous.
You don't. I have a feeling that you don't understand what it is you're saying. You're trying to link everything back to culture, and all we're doing is asking for an example for an actual policy of how the left practices this, and you can't say so.
Yes, and
I
so
get-
for example, and
I
for
can't.
those
I'm not even
watching,
allowed to talk.
for the
So how can I say
300
anything?
and really
Well,
quickly,
you've been talking for the last darn
No, I
This is-
can't
minutes,
get
and
two
you haven't
words
said
out. This
moral
guy just
realism.
freaks out.
And Erica, let me say this for those that don't understand the conversation right now that are 400 people in here.
Mhm.
Moral realism, right, argues, for example, Christians believe in God, that
Yes.
facts and morality operate within God. So what I'm
Yes.
asking him to do is prove to me, for example, that God exists. That's the argument he needs to lay out for moral
Why?
realism. On the left,
Why?
right? On the left, right?
Yeah.
They would
They're moral
practice more so-
anti-realist.
Yeah. So show me more realism on the left. Show me an example
Yeah,
of an
that's not
objective moral
that's
fact.
but that's not my position. Can you tell me my position?
Yes.
Well,
I
then
came
tell
up
me
here-
what my
Yes,
position is.
I came up here and I
Mhm.
asked you, what I specifically asked you is, how does the left exemplify a moral fact?
They don't
That's what I
because they're
asked you. So when I came in here, I asked
relativists.
you to qualify. your
They don't
position. Listen,
believe in
second
moral
of all,
facts.
Second of all, I never
Like, why
intended-
are you not getting here?
Nor did I
Yeah.
disagree with your position. I'm asking you to give me an example on the left. When you argue culture, it is subjective to the people. Which
Yes.
would be anti-moral realism.
Yes.
I'm
Now you're
asking
getting
you
it.
for a moral
Yes.
fact on the left.
I'm telling you that the left doesn't believe in moral facts because they're moral anti-realist, which reduces to relativism, dopey.
Hey,
You got one more time to call somebody
What
out
part
their
of that
name.
are you not getting?
Okay, lay that out for me. Lay that out for me.
You just stop
Yes,
yelling.
the left doesn't believe in moral facts because they're moral
Says
anti-realists,
the grape
and
apologist.
that reduces down to relativism because they
Says
think
the
that
Are
guy
you a
voted
moral?
for
Wait a
the
minute.
guy.
I don't know.
Are
I
you
see
a
it.
moral? So
All righty then. All right. Goddamn. God, leave.
but again, he
please.
just switched his position like twice.
Yes. That was insanity.
That was
But he
insane.
could not provide an example. All I want is an example. I do not want to discuss your theory. I don't care about your feelings. I just want an example. All right. I was going to let him go because the subs were asking me to. And then Drea sent the lover's lock. So it was time for him to go. He had to go. All
Yes.
right. So W's in the chat for Drea.
You
All
know
right,
what
W's
bothers
in
me
the
about
chat.
that?
What
Is
is
that when I came up here, he said that the left exemplifies moral realism. Like he specifically said that. And then right before he just left, he said that the left exemplifies anti-moral realism.
Yeah. So what he was saying, he was talking about relative. I can't say the damn word.
Moral realism and anti-moral realism.
It's not realism. It's relativism. Relativism is what he was talking about. And basically it's the approach of like, who am I to judge? You know, to each their own, like that type of approach to it. And all I wanted him to do was kind of like give some type of policy, all right, where the left actually exemplifies that, like is based on that thought. And he refused to. And he was trying to basically he was trying to get you in a gotcha because
it's
you
not
heard realism.
because it's no because anti-moral relativism is based on anti-moral realism and anti-moral. It's based on what I was asking him. Like ultimately, it boils down to an objective moral fact. This is what Christians believe.
And you know what's funny? I said that you see things black and white, and he told me, no, I don't. And I was like,
Yeah,
but yes, you
that's
do.
why. But this is why I asked him for an objective moral fact. Like I don't understand why he wasn't engaging.
He what? I don't know.
Yeah, like I understood what he was saying about relativism, but at the end of the day, it boils down to a sense of realism and morality. And either you believe morality is objective or subjective, and he refused to engage. And if you believe morality is objective and independent of the mind, you would believe in like God, and that, like for example, numbers exist outside of the mind, more so like Platoism, and that you can like these things exist outside of the mind, and when we think of them, we reach into some subliminal, sublime place and pour these things into our reality when we talk about numbers or like God or reality. So bad faith.
It's very much so. It was very disingenuous. And then the fact that he kept over talking, I didn't like it. And he was loud. And I don't have my microphone to tell the penis holders to be quiet. So I was not upset that the subs wanted to drop him. I'm not upset. So shout out to the loves. Drop some hearts in the chat for the loves. And also drop hearts in the chat for Drea. All right. I need a palate cleanser. That's why I put Brittany up, but I don't know if she's gonna come up. So there's that part.
Her frog hoodie broke. The
Aww.
zipper broke. Yeah.
She was playing with it too much.
Yep.
Friend, I'm gonna let you choose. You pick the next person.
Yeah, it's gonna go around pretty much the same way. But I'm gonna just tell you.
Oh God, here we go again. Okay. Guys, while we wait for Rian to choose someone, all right, let's go ahead and knock out the cowboy hats. I think we have 10 of those left. Let's get the live up to 250,000 likes. And we can do and let's see here. Yeah, we can do all these good things. Guess what ends up happening, guys? You get to have fun. All right, and you know what the fun is. So there's that. All right, guys. So let's do all of the good things while we have these talks with these Trump supporters. All right, let's see here. Philly, it is. New York City.
Yes, Philly Sands.
Okay, all right, Philly Sands. Okay, I can't see with my glasses. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did. I love Trump.
All right. Did you come to have a Phil Bro conversation?
No, I just wanted to clear up the miscommunication that happened. So let me just really quickly explain that.
New York City.
So
I don't care.
Mr. Wilson was saying the left is moral relativist. That's different than realism. Moral realism and relativism are.
I feel like you're having a Phil Bro conversation. What would you
well,
like
I
to talk about
you don't
in
know
relation
what moral
to
relativism means.
I literally explained to Liv what he was talking
It
about.
sounds like he still doesn't understand it though, because I think.
But here's the thing:
I
asked you when you came up here, are you looking to have a Phil Bro conversation? And you, sir, you said no. We don't need your clarity. We're moving on.
Debunking your own
moving
argument.
on.
Why?
Thank you.
That
We're moving on. So would you like to talk about Donald Trump and what he's currently doing? Okay, there we go. You voted for Trump. Do you want to tell the class why you voted for Donald Trump?
Because he wasn't a woman.
So you're just misogynistic. You're just sexist. That's it.
No, what's wrong with voting for someone based on that? Women do it all the time. Women want to vote for.
So even if he's it's Kamala. Even if he's unqualified, you vote for him just because he's a man.
How was he unqualified? He was the president before.
Doesn't mean he's qualified. He did a piss poor job.
So then, what does qualified mean? I guess
Qualified would be basically showing that you actually did a good job
Yeah,
at the
what did
job.
Kamala do as VP? Because she was the border czar, but last I checked,
We don't have a border czar, dear. That's
pretty
something that Trump
terrible.
made up. So we don't have a border czar. That's the first
Biden never
part.
said she's the border czar.
Did you like to know what Kamala actually did at the border, or do you just
Oh,
want to
she didn't
do
really
this? You
do
want to
anything.
steamroll? Is
She
that what you
didn't
want to
really
do?
do anything.
Well,
What did
let's
she
talk
do?
about what it is that she actually did. So she was tasked with finding out from the Northern Triangle why there was a higher incidence of immigrants, an influx of immigrants coming into the United States. All right. And that's exactly what she did. She found out the reason why. It was due to lack of opportunity there. And what she did is she discussed with American corporations a $4 billion deal to actually invest in those three countries. And guess what happened? It worked. They made their investment, gave those people opportunities, and immigration from those three countries actually decreased. So there's that part. Philly, Pilly, whatever.
Okay, yeah, it's Pilly.
Okay.
So a
So
couple
tell me
things
how.
there.
Also,
So
she
she
was the
wanted to
one who
invest in
actually
so
she also was
okay.
she also
Can I
had the
respond?
most tie-breaking votes of any vice president in American history, standing at 33, and that includes things like the Inflation Reduction Act. All right. So there's that part.
Okay,
All
so
right. She
so
also
you're telling me
go
that she
ahead.
invested 400
I didn't
million
say
billion?
I didn't say 400. I said 4 billion. All
Okay,
right.
so she's investing American
Four.
taxpayer money to other
No,
countries,
these are corporations, private corporations
which are in
that
other
were worked
countries,
with,
correct?
to invest in those countries.
Okay, so those
All right.
corporations were
So
American
there's that.
corporations? Are they
There's
Mexican?
that.
Were they American corporations?
They were American corporations. What would be the issue with that if they're investing in other countries? What would be the
Because
issue?
why
Tell
would
us.
they not invest in America?
Who
Because
says that they don't?
I've
Who
looked
says
up
that
the
it's
stats,
who
and
says
once
that it's
Trump
mutually
took
exclusive?
over, the illegal border crossings
Who said that it was
actually
mutually
dramatically
exclusive?
decreased. So I don't know
What?
where you are.
No, that's so not true. Trump
Pull it up.
inherited
Pull up the stats.
Trump
It is true.
inherited a net negative border crossing
That's not
from
true. Pull up the stats.
President Obama. Yes, it is true.
Pull up
All
the
right. And
stats.
then with
We're
Donald
not talking
Trump,
about
he
that. We're
got
talking about
lucky.
after Kamala failed as
He got
69.
lucky. So you're talking about here in 2025, right? Is that what you're
Yeah,
talking
when
about?
Trump took over, the border crossings plummeted. Kamala never did anything, but you won't pull up the stats
Hey,
because
hey,
I know
hey,
what they are.
hey, Kelly, they were already trending downwards.
Okay, we'll pull up the
There's
stats and let's look
Biden.
at it.
How about you pull them
You
up?
pull up the stats. You're making the claim.
Well, I'm telling
And
you.
tell us
but
where you got it
I'm
from.
telling you, the
What the
stats
fuck is wrong with
plummeted.
these
If you don't
people?
want to believe me, that's on you. But I'm telling you that.
It's not on me.
You
You're
accept
making a
that?
claim, so you should be able to tell us the numbers.
Okay.
That's what you should be able to do. I really wish my soundboard was working because hold music would be perfect right now. Like absolutely perfect. Also, Phil, sorry for being late on this one, but Phil also sent two is was asking about that other guy. Why is he trying to sound like Ben Shapiro? He needs to change his voice. Yes, he does. He's weird. He's weird. Guys, I'm being perfectly honest with you. I try not to listen to those people. I like to read the news. I try not to listen to them. All right. I have a thing when it comes to sounds, so I try not to listen to them.
Group of
But I
Phil
read.
all came in together.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Most definitely. Guys, tap, tap, tap the screen. Share the live. Take care of the panel. Show them love. Let's do all the good things because those people can't be trusted. If you know, you know. They can't be trusted. So let's keep doing all of the good things, guys. All right. So yeah, thank you so much. I appreciate y'all.
And having the same resume question in another live, and we asked him after laying out her resume and accomplishments from AG to senator to vice president. He said, "Well, Trump was a businessman."
Trump was a businessman.
And that was it. That was his whole entire resume. A failed businessman.
Can't even name one Trump product you didn't purchase. Can't mention the one that he inherited, the real estate business. Can't mention that.
Hey, I want my music.
Hold on. You gotta listen to the whole music, man. Okay. That's my jam. That is mine too, Ashley. That's my shit right there. All right, that's my shit. All right. Ooh, I like that. Okay. But yeah, that's my shit right there. Okay. He's still not back. Okay, what were you saying, Rand? I'm sorry.
I want my New York City.
New York City.
Mm-hmm.
He better not come back with One American News or something.
It's gonna be One American News or something. It's gonna be something stupid.
It always is.
Golly, jeez.
Somebody said Midnight said he got to make his fake website.
Oh, that is so funny. That is funny. That is so funny. Oh gosh. Guys, thank you so much for doing all of the good things today. It's been most fun. Always fun on a Saturday night. What is he looking for? If it's that easily findable and is true, then it shouldn't take this long to actually find it.
Mm-hmm.
It's just shouldn't take that long.
Unless he's trying to get booted by the app, so then he could say we kicked him.
Oh yeah, I got kicked here. They were scared of me. I was cooking.
Yep. He went to the popcorn school of debate and discussion.
Hey Ren, can you do the I need you to be in the chat.
Okay.
Okay, I'm about to do that. Oh, New York City. Okay, give me two. He's still fucking teacupping. All right, talk amongst yourselves. I'm gonna be doing something because that's ridiculous.
Which one? You told me you need me to do something. I said which one?
All of them.
Okay.
I need to play the whole music for myself. My gosh. All right, I have to. Chum is here. Okay. Fortunately, I have to do this. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. Okay.
I got to get going, but there's
The wife is it. Tell the wife we said hi.
I just want to let anybody know tomorrow too. There's a lot of people that think they want to debate me, and I'll be live tomorrow at 10 a.m. You can tell Andrew or Azriel or any of the Gladiator, whatever these idiots in the comments. Please, I'll be around. Thank you. Appreciate it.
All right, appreciate you, RC. Have a great night. RC's the best. Drop some hearts in the chat for RC. Can y'all hear me? Am I hearable?
Yeah.
You can? Okay. Okay, there you go. I gotta do this. You know what's crazy though, Rand, when it comes to mods? Because he's still looking for the information. Oh, he's gone. He's skedaddled.
Yep.
He's skedaddled. Guys, not the skedaddle. Not the skedaddle, guys. My soundboard isn't working, but I gotta play it. I gotta play it.
Skedaddle.
Shut up, Google.
Did you just yell at your?
Yes. Yes, I did. Shut up, Google.
Stupid bitch.
Stupid bitch. Respect my authority.
Yeah.
Hold on. Okay, y'all heard that?
Yes, we did.
Okay. I got to laugh because this is absolutely insanity in this what's going on right now. All right. Brittany, I don't know if Brittany wants to, but she's always here, so she's about to be one. All right. Brittany, you are a mod. Welcome. Trisha, where are you? Drea, you are a mod. Welcome. All right. Drea is a mod. All right. Trisha, where are you? Trisha, say something in the chat. Jamie, you want to be a mod too? You answer first. You get to be a mod. There you go. All right. Confirm. All right. Let's see here. Jordan, you want to be a mod too? Okay, let me do Trisha first, and then let's see if I have another one available.
You know what's crazy?
What's crazy?
Can we have a moment since we in between ops right quick?
Sure.
I used to think that like there could be a middle ground between black people and white people. That like, some way, some form or fashion, we can move beyond racism and white supremacy. And then I learned that white people colonized buffalo wings. They were originally the mambo wing, going back to John Young. And while he was serving these wings, he was serving 5,000 pounds of wings a week. He had a restaurant called Wings and Things. He created mambo sauce, and I've been talking shit about mambo sauce for months now.
You have.
I have, and then come to find out that the
mission.
mambo wing was the original chicken wing, and then it was colonized because of the integration that was happening in DC at the time.
Oh wow!
And so he had to shut down and moved out, and he came back. And two of his patrons that was coming in, they was white. They started the Anchor Bar and got credited with the quote unquote buffalo wing. It became a staple and not the mambo wing.
They colonized buffalo wings?
Colonized buffalo wings. Think about it. Every football game, buffalo wings.
Buffalo
you go
wings,
out to go have a beer, buffalo wings.
It's buffalo wings.
It should be the mambo wing.
It should be the mambo wing. That's
crazy. Now look, it's a
so
lot.
much. There's nothing. They took ice cream from us. You know, a black man invented
That's
ice
crazy.
cream. That's crazy.
And then
Potato
gave us
chips.
butter pecan. We made it good, and they colonized that.
They
That's
called
what
it
I'm
butter
saying.
pecan.
Like, you can call me the N-word, call me the hardy R, but you touch my chicken?
Oh my gosh, Liv, please. Not in front of all these white people, okay?
Okay, all right.
Good grief. Ren, I'm letting you choose. I'm not. Go ahead, Ren. You get to choose.
Oh man.
It's your rodeo. It's your rodeo. Should I do the manifestation goal right now? No, because we're not close to the light goal. All right, so no manifestation goal. Not yet.
Let up too.
Okay. Going for TikTok chaos, huh?
I mean, at this point, we got to clear it out somehow.
That's true. I don't know if they're gonna load. They're taking a while.
I know. That's why.
The light goal is 250,000 likes tonight. Cap.
Let me add to manifesting. Where is it? Okay. Yay!
Cap. I'm just gonna do this and see whoever loads.
Hey, thank you.
Yay!
Oh, that's so sweet.
Thank
Cap.
you.
I think these were all the Phil bros, and they're all gone now.
They must have left with Andrew.
They must have left. Yeah, they're all gone now. All right. I saw something that said raid, and I can't see. My eyes legit hurt. Ren, can you drop the people that's not loading for me, please?
Okay.
Thank you. All right. Okay.
Hello.
Oh, I knew your ass was gonna load. Okay. Hi. Did you vote for Trump?
Yes, I did.
Okay. All right. Check. Okay.
Liv, I actually have a question for you. Can you tell me the difference between relativism and realism?
Oh my God.
Relativism. More relativism is basically on cultural and.
I didn't wait. No, hold on. I didn't ask specifically moral relativism. I just said the difference between relativism and realism.
Relativism and realism.
Yeah.
Yeah. So moral relativism operates on like cultural relativism and individual relativism. Subjective, for example, individual relativism would be subjective. You talk about moral realism, you're talking about a moral fact.
Sure. Do you think that the left perpetuates relativism?
In what way?
in the way that they just perpetuate it by either
In the way they perpetuate it.
hold on, yeah, I'm about to explain it. So they perpetuate
They
it in the way.
perpetuate it in the way
Yeah.
they
You know
perpetuated
how
that
I said
circular
in the
crap.
way as I was going to explain?
I'm just saying. That's like you said. They
Yeah,
perpetuate it by the
I
way
said
they
in the
perpetuate it.
way. Do you know what this entails? It entails that I'm going to go further
I know.
in
I was
my
just being petty.
explanation. So you're really laughing at nothing.
I know. No, I was being petty.
Yeah. So in the way, such as in their beliefs or like the ethics that they hold, right? So they're perpetuating this through their ethics and through their like ideology that they hold, such as abortion, such as LGBT rights and what LGBT is. And whether it's right or wrong. So this is all just going to be relative, and they tell you that this is relative, so it doesn't really matter.
Why are we here? What does NORAD say? How did we get here? Nobody's supposed to be here. What the fuck are we talking about?
I don't care.
So would you agree that the right perpetuates individual
Live,
relativism?
I swear to God.
I'm just asking, like, would he agree then that the right perpetuates individual realism?
Sure.
Relativism.
Relativism? No.
Relativism.
Not the majority. No, but yeah, sure. I would say some push. relativism.
Okay. I'll give you that, but MAGA specifically.
MAGA specifically, do they push relativism?
Individual relativism for sure.
I mean, even still, my answer would be the same.
I mean, for
probably
moral
not
truth.
the
I mean,
probably,
some of them,
yeah,
could you
probably
give
not
me-
the majority.
But again, like I would argue that the right embodies moral. Individual relativism.
Relativism? How?
Waka waka waka.
Hey, Evil Harry, how old are you?
Yeah, I'm 22.
You're 22?
Correct.
Okay.
Because they argue for moral truths, like that there are only
That
two
would be.
sexes.
Oh, you're confusing. You're talking about realism.
No, individual relativism.
Individual relativism.
Yes.
Yeah. What does this mean?
Sure. It goes a step further by arguing about moral truths based on an individual preferences or beliefs.
I'm just gonna look this up so we can read it together.
Sure. Individual relativism. This goes one step further by arguing that moral truths are based on individual preferences or beliefs. In this view, each person creates their own moral framework, meaning morality can differ between individuals within the same culture. So I would argue that the right argues for this more.
Wait, you were just talking. Wait, okay, I get it. You're just talking about subjective moral relativism, correct?
Yeah.
I wouldn't say that this is what the majority of MAGA proposes.
Well,
no.
I would argue they do because again, the tenet of white supremacy is in fact individualism.
Wait, what? What's the argument for that?
Yeah, so in order to engage in white supremacy, right, one has to abandon your sense of individualism.
Can you give it in a syllogism, just so that we're not speaking past each other?
Let me think. Dang, you're making me think right now, bro. Why are you making me think right now, bro? Let me think on that. I have to come up with one.
I can hear you typing, dude.
Well, actually, I'm texting some buns right now.
Some buns? Yo, that's crazy work.
Yeah, but bro, it's gonna be 1 a.m. where I am, bro.
That's crazy work. It said booty call. That's crazy. I like the glasses.
Sure.
The light is killing my eyes. I sprayed sunscreen in my eyes earlier.
Sure. How about
today 'cause I'm
this?
a genius.
How about this?
So yeah, this is so much better.
Yeah.
How
What's
about-
the syllogism for this?
Sure. All humans are moral. Evil Harry is a human, therefore Evil Harry is moral.
Wait,
Like,
that's just
like,
wait.
for
That's
example,
a composition.
or
Wait,
how
that's a
about this one? How about this
wait, hold
one?
on.
How
That's a
about-
composition.
how about
Wait, hold on.
how
Wait,
about
that's a
this one?
one
Hold on,
second.
how about
Wait,
this
let me
one?
call
Wait,
this out.
wait.
You gave me the
I
syllogism.
got a better one.
Allow me to address it. Hold on.
I got a
just
better
want to. I want to inform
Hold
you real
on, I
quick.
got a better one.
Liv. I got
got
you.
a
Just
better one.
1 second. I want to
I
inform
have
you
a
what
better
you
one.
did.
Wait,
This is
wait,
called
I
a
have a better one.
composition fallacy.
Listen, I have a better one.
Erica,
All
Huh?
men.
I'm about to crash out.
You gonna crash out, Ren?
Crash out,
If
Ren.
you
All
Crash out
men.
on me.
you better
I've been
cuss
waiting
Liv.
all
You
day
better
for somebody
cuss
to
Liv
crash out
out.
on me. Come
You
on.
better cuss Liv out, okay?
Don't cuss.
Yeah,
I
cuss Liv
I
out.
am about
Don't
to
come
use his
after me.
real name.
Here, this one is for this one. Matter of fact, this one's for you, man.
Why is my computer so slow? Mac, don't buy a MacBook Air, guys.
I have a MacBook Air though.
Mine is so slow for some reason. Maybe I need to reset it or something.
It's all the porn you watch. Tap tap the screen, guys. Tap tap the
I
screen.
don't think you can say that on TikTok, actually.
I just said it. Tap tap the screen, guys. Let's do all the
Based.
good things.
You know, I actually don't. I don't watch that.
Harry. I move past this. Why did you vote for Donald Trump?
Yeah, the reason.
What's going on over at Twitch?
Yeah. Okay. So wait, I was at a concession, Liv.
No.
Oh, then I don't think we should move on from this because then that would be bad faith.
Oh, I want y'all to move on from this.
Does he
Move the fuck
concede?
on.
Does he
Nobody's
concede?
conceding the shit. Y'all
Why?
can talk about this somewhere
Why
else.
not?
I don't care. I don't
So-
care. I give not one fuck.
Listen,
two fucks,
to be
any fuck,
fair,
three fucks.
can I just land the plane here? That was just a categorical syllogism, right? Like that I can see on the right.
Yeah, no, this is called a composition fallacy.
Yeah, sure, maybe.
Okay. Okay. Well, I'm glad you agree. So then it would be a concession?
No. We asked for a syllogism. Like, wait a minute.
Yeah, but it's a composition.
I have a question. I have a question, really quick, Harry. Does the right say things like all men are men, therefore all men are males?
No, that wouldn't be a composition. Wait,
No,
that
I'm
wouldn't
not
be a
asking for. I'm
composition
not
fallacy.
asking if it was a composition. I'm asking you if that's something that the right says.
Well, I don't know. I don't know.
Wait a minute.
I don't know.
Wait a minute. All men are. Does the right say all men are males? Therefore,
I've never heard.
all men must use a men's male bathroom.
I've never heard that syllogism put forward before.
No, wait. I'm asking. I'm not even asking about a syllogism at this point. I'm asking if this is something that's perpetuated by the right.
I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So Donald Trump has several executive orders. As a matter of fact, he ran his entire campaign that trans men and trans women.
What does that
are
have
not
to do with my
trans men and
argument?
Trans women. They are not women. They are not men.
What does that have?
He
What does
also-
this real quick, Liv? What does this have to do with my argument?
Well, no, I'm not talking about your argument anymore. They want to move past it.
Yeah. What if I said I
I'm
don't
just
care?
asking you about the right.
Yeah. What if I said I just don't care?
If you voted for Donald Trump,
Well,
please
sure, that's
request
fine.
up. Corey, you
I
only
mean,
can say
then
Yeah,
why are you up here?
actually-
If you don't care, why are you up here?
Because I was making sure you actually knew the difference between relativism and
Obviously,
realism.
I did. Well, listen, we
You
moved
made
past
it.
that already.
You looked pretty bad, and if
I
that was,
didn't.
that was
Listen, I
that
didn't.
was wait, hold on. That was broadcasted to 5,000
Yes.
people.
And
You looked
5,000
pretty
people.
bad.
Okay, great. So me misspeaking on moral relativism, and then you coming up and I define both of them for you.
No, you did it. I don't know why you couldn't do it while Andrew was up here because when Andrew
I thought he
hold
said
on, hold on.
realism.
When Andrew
Well,
was
obviously I heard he misspoke, but listen, at the end of the day, obviously I know what they both are, so I'm not understanding your point.
I don't know. You looked pretty bad when he was up here. Maybe you looked it up and they're like, okay, well, shit, maybe I was wrong. But now I
Bro,
got it.
I've been sitting here texting and drinking and smoking J's. What are you talking about?
Okay.
Okay, so now listen, can you engage in a dialogue with Donald Trump now?
I already did.
Or are you running?
Yeah, here, let me. Yeah, I'll give you the reason why I voted for Donald Trump
Okay, great.
because he wasn't a
Go
woman.
ahead. All
Okay,
right.
great.
But why? But expound on that.
Why? Yeah, because it's my preference.
No one gives a fuck. All right, bye. One of my subs used their kick. That's all I got to say. We do kicks around here. All right. And my subs don't like you. They get the privilege of using a kick. You can't hear love on top right now. You can't hear it. And it makes me so sad. Matter of fact, forget this. Chinko, I can't see your name. My eyeballs hurt. Just hold one moment, please. This is a lot. This is so much. This is just so much on me right now. And I want to do a commercial. Silly microphone. Man, I have to get this microphone to work by morning. You know that, right?
Yes, I do.
Like if I have to leave it on all night for it to work, I will. I really will.
Maybe it's got to be a.
Hold on, we're about to do a Beyonce song. Okay. Hey. Can you hear it, Ren?
I can.
Okay. Hey, if you want to be a love, go ahead and click that star by the chat bar. As a love, a sub, you get access to a monthly drop. So you're not feeling the op, you can drop. Also, you get the co-hosting privilege. So if Ren and I are here, my God, 30 minutes a month, you can come on the panel and talk to these MAGAs with us. So take advantage and become a love. Also, you get access to our amazing Discord where all the fun happens. There's not a day that goes by where Ren and I do not make an appearance. So become a love. Let's do all the good things together. There we go. All right. Chico, Chincho, what's your name, baby? I'm sorry.
Chencho.
Chincho, did you vote for Trump?
No, I went for Harris.
You went for Harris? I'm so happy to hear that. We're
Yeah.
looking for Trump supporters only right now, though, love. But thank you so much for being here.
Can I ask a question?
I don't know. I'm nervous. What's the question?
Well, the thing is, I was in a different conversation right now, and maybe I need some feedback, I guess. I was in a different conversation, a different panel, and I guess maybe this is off topic, and I'm sorry, but Israel and Palestine have a problem, right, with immigration. And she said we have the same problem here in the United States with Mexico and the United States.
Who did that?
I don't know who did that. I didn't.
Whoever did it, thanks. Because only a few of y'all actually have those powers still. So I think I know who did it. Can't see nothing. Can't see nothing. That's hilarious. I don't know what he's talking about. I don't know what he's oh, I know who did it. It was the guy that's on the panel. Hey, Liz. I thought it was the other guy, but he's not here. So I was like, oh, he did it. Okay.
Yeah, I just saw the look on your face, and I was like, you know what? We're gonna move this forward.
Yeah. So, guys, if you voted for Donald Trump, by all means, go ahead and request up. I know this person didn't vote for Trump. I don't even know if he even meant to be here because he said he was going to sleep. Hey, Corey, are you with us?
Yeah, I'm here. What's up?
Okay, you requested. What's up?
Yeah, nothing. I just want to tell you your braids look dope, and I love y'all. I can't stay long tonight.
Okay. Well, thank you so much for being here and for
But I've been
everything that you
waiting.
do. We appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
Corey's
Of course.
the best.
Thank you for all y'all do.
Have a good night.
Have a great night, Corey.
All right, y'all too. I'll still be here hanging out for a little while at least.
All right, bet. All right. Bye. Drop some hearts in the chat for Corey, y'all. That's the Corey that I'm saying thank you to. All right. So let's see here.
Wait, why somebody said your braids, and all I could think of was, what is it, the braids?
What's that?
From Kendrick Lamar when he said, what is it, the braids? Oh my God. Okay.
Y'all would be surprised what I don't listen to. I skipped whoop, right over my head. It's a thing, Ren. It's a thing. Hi, I can't see your name. Is it Paul?
Paul.
Yes,
It is Paul.
Paul
All right.
Lamar Hunter.
Why are you giving out your whole name on the internet? Are you a salesman? You work in real estate?
No, I do not work in real estate.
Are you black?
I am black,
Did you vote for Trump?
most definitely.
I didn't ask for this shit tonight. I don't want to talk to no more blaggers. I don't, but I'm gonna have to because you're the only.
I'm not a MAGA.
Let me.
I'm not a MAGA. I'm not a MAGA.
You're not. Why did you vote for Trump?
Well, let me tell you this. 4 years ago, I voted for Biden and I rolled with Biden. So this time,
Who'd you vote for in 2016?
I did not vote in 2016.
And in 2020 you voted for Biden, and then 2024 you voted for Trump.
Yes. So this was my last vote.
Hey, Rand, do you notice a trend?
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
This was my last vote. I'm not registered anymore. I'm leaving the country in July, and so it was my last vote. And
so you voted.
Folks said I will fuck shit up before
exactly.
I leave.
You voted for the destruction of the
set it
United
on
States
fire
of
and run
America.
away.
And
Burn
was
this
like,
bitch down.
deuces. That's what you did. Where you going?
Let me since we on this topic, okay? And I know there's a lot of fear mongering going on, but
Where you going, to Colombia?
What if
The Dominican Republic?
What if Trump turned the economy around
Thailand.
for all Americans?
Is it Vietnam?
South Korea.
Nah, he ain't going to
No,
South
the
Korea.
Philippines. The Philippines.
The
For
Philippines.
sure.
Is it the Philippines?
For sure.
No.
Where you going?
I'm going to Kampala, Uganda. That's where I'm going. To
That's
never,
an interesting choice.
Yeah.
Why Uganda?
because I have some friends that I graduated college there, and I decided to go and live there. My children are adults. Have their lives, they have their careers.
Cap.
Yes. So that's what.
Whoa. Yeah, that's just bad. Hey,
This is
I got a question.
trying to figure out how it's
Been
feel
telling
about
our
things
black
he's
people
doing.
kind of stuff to me. So why'd you vote for Donald Trump?
I voted for Donald Trump based on immigration, the economy.
Nigga, you leaving?
You're leaving. What are you
It
talking
does not
about
matter.
immigration?
I know. It does not
You're
matter.
about to immigrate to another country. What are you talking about?
I know.
Sir,
but-
you
Bro,
are
you
a
literally
bag of
self-deported.
hypocrisy.
Yeah. And let me say this. I come from a big family. My mother birthed 21 children by my dad.
So
17 of us are alive today.
Damn.
4 grandchildren and 87 great grandchildren. So Donald Trump has something in common with my mother. They were both born
Nothing in
on.
common with your mother.
Bro, so you sold out your whole family, bro?
No, some of my brothers and sisters voted for Donald Trump.
So they sold out your whole family, bro?
No.
Listen, wait a minute. That man is bringing back segregation.
That man is not bringing back segregation, my brother.
Okay, all right.
Yes, he
So
is.
let me explain this to me. Okay, explain this to me.
You guys are Democrats.
Should we embolden history?
Pushing fear.
Should we support history in America?
Let me tell you something.
No, let me ask you something. Answer my question. Should we support history in America?
Segregation is never coming back, my brother.
Listen, man. It happened once, right?
Segregation is never coming back.
Well,
How do you know
here's
that?
the thing. It won't matter if it comes back or not for him because he ain't gonna be here. He going to
Literally
Uganda.
that. Like, bro, like you can sit here and say segregation is not coming back, but we look at it and we can see objectively Donald Trump and his Supreme Court and his executive order. Like he has executive orders to resurrect Confederate statues for no other reason than to resurrect Confederate statues. Like, and if we're gonna do that, and you say we need to honor history, the United States fought in World War II. So why don't I see a Schmeinkopf High, right? Or Adolph Middle School? Why don't we have that? Why do we have Robert E. Lee? Like we sit here and support people that look to divide this country. Why does he have those executive orders dismantling Black Lives Matter Street Boulevard?
Yep.
Why is he removing people like Robert E. Lee, not Robert E.Lee, but Medgar Evers, Jackie Robinson, and other brown and black people out of history? Tuskegee Airmen. Why is he teaching that your grandchildren, the 84 great grandchildren that you talked about, like if they live in Florida, they're going to learn that slaves benefited from slavery. They're removing James Baldwin, Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, Frederick Douglass. Stop it.
I don't buy that, my brother. I don't think Donald Trump is going to do that. I never read anything about Donald Trump removing any black people.
You can say that, bro, but listen.
Attention.
Yeah, you're not, and also I'm literally just citing his executive order.
Okay.
Cap.
Because I voted for Donald Trump. I do not regret my vote.
Can I get the big screen?
Lawrence, won't stop, Lawrence.
I'm not gonna go back and forth with you, bro. You not operating in reality. What does that say? Why is he targeting the black wing of the Smithsonian? Like one of our good friends is a world-renowned artist that just had his pieces pulled from this exact institution. So, like, don't sit here and tell me that he's not targeting black people when he's removing black people and black history out of this country. Like, this is his executive order from whitehouse.gov.
You have your opinion. I have
Not
mine.
an
These are not
opinion, bro.
opinions. These are facts.
Well, I tell you what.
This is literally what is happening.
I haven't looked at that literature. I have not read that literature.
So that doesn't mean that is not true. It doesn't exist because you haven't read it.
Research, then I will come back and say, yes, that is a
Okay. So then drop
Sir,
and
you
come
are
back.
full of shit.
So drop and come back then.
You are full of shit.
You are
Yeah.
no, you full
you
of
mad now.
big shit. You mad?
Now you mad
Yeah,
because
stop
now you
saying stuff before I
disrespecting
say
a
it.
woman.
And
For
somebody,
what?
hey, I got to give a shout out to Chandra, Paul Lamar Hunter. Shut the fuck up.
Oh, there go a black woman, an angry black woman.
I'm not angry. I
What
mean,
thought that was angry?
somebody paid me to tell you to shut the fuck up. It is what it is.
I tell you what, young lady, if you Google and find out who I am, you will see me in the White House in 2 months, baby. 2 months. And then I'm Xing this country.
Paul, can I tell you something? I don't care.
I don't think
Just
everything's
because-
okay at home.
Yeah, he just left now.
Not the he's skedaddle.
He's skedaddle.
He look like a goddamn Ninja Turtle. I'm sorry, I googled him. He look like a goddamn Ninja Turtle. I need to stop talking about.
I hope you go over there and catch AIDS.
Oh, Liv. Tap the screen, guys. Tap the screen. Tap. My eyes hurt. That's why I'm wearing shades. The fuck? My eyes legitimately hurt, y'all.
And listen, that's not a knock on Africa at all. It's just it's a knock on Donald Trump for stopping U.S. AID to give a specific medication over to African countries that help prevent and mitigate that harm. So it's just all Donald Trump. He voted for that though. So
he did vote for that. Okay, guys, this is delayed, but here we go. Hold on, Ray. Hold on. I don't have my soundboard tonight, guys. So the sounds are a little bit delayed, but you get it. What were you saying, Rand? I'm sorry.
Why this man don't smile with his teeth?
What do you mean don't smile with his teeth?
Like all his smiles, he don't. I don't get it.
you're sociopath.
It's weird.
Liv, you should Google this man. He looks just like a Ninja Turtle, like Leonardo.
You know what's crazy? I got a bottle of good. Never mind.
Oh my God.
Gonna mess up my whole feng shui I got going on over here. Yeah. Let's run and throw up.
Good gosh. He looks
Did you
like
get your heat?
he looks like a shaved nut. I need to stop talking about this. Guys, tap the screen. Let's do all the good
You
things.
talking about me?
No, not you. Why would I be talking about you?
No, I'm saying you was talking about me talking about him, but you going in on him?
Oh, I don't talk about people. What you talking about?
Oh,
He got a video saying that child support is unconstitutional.
Oh my God.
that's why he leaving.
Child support.
That's literally why he leaving.
He's escaping the child support court.
He's escaping child support.
He cannot have them take their 23 cents a month. You won't get me. He said you got to be quicker than that. I'm sorry.
Gotcha, bitch.
Gotcha, bitch.
You know what it is? He probably got adult children. He got adult children, but he still owe back child support. So he's trying to get away because the kid's grown now.
Exactly.
That's
he
what's
don't want to
going on.
pay his $100,000 in back child support.
Mhm.
That man ain't seen a tax refund in 30 years.
Man.
He bitter.
He mad as hell.
Mad as fuck.
Oh God.
That's why he going to Uganda.
Yep. Like you won't get me. Wait, Liv said, gotcha, bitch. All right. Guys, if you are out there and you're not afraid to have a talk and you voted for Donald Trump, by all means, request up so that we can do this. Rand, I can't see anything. Can you please tell me how many likes we have?
We're at 152,000 likes.
Hey.
And there are 296 people in here. I need everybody to get a screen, some skibbity paps, tap, 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 so we can get this up to 250,000 likes, because we already have hit the goal.
You gotta do the manifestation goal.
All we got to do is hit the manifestation goal, and then once we hit the manifestation goal, we may be able to get the pickle. But
wait a second.
I love giving the pickle, guys. I love giving the pickle.
Gosh, what do I come into?
Oh, he's back.
Come back. Come back. We want to talk about your child support case.
Folks running from child support.
We want to talk about it. I want to talk about your child support case. Oh my gosh, that'd be like so much fun. Is he here? Is he back? I can't see. Oh, did he connect? Is
Hey,
he
B.
here?
I didn't
Yes,
mean to.
I'm back, and let me say this: I do not owe child support.
Yes, you do. Don't lie.
I help women and men get off child support, and I saw how you
Why do you want people taking care of their kids?
Because child support is unconstitutional.
How is child support unconstitutional?
Okay, can I give you if I give you a case law, would you go read it?
Yep.
Okay, look up 45 CFR 303.5, the letter G, and you will see that child support is voluntary. Child support
Great.
is Title 4D.
Hey, hold on. Say that again.
45 CFR 303.5, and go to the letter G. So when you were born, if you were born after 1975 and you are a male, they automatically put you into the child support program. Child support is hidden underneath the Social Security program. Child support is a federal program. It is not a state program.
Great. Can I ask you one more question?
So hold on. Let me finish.
Go ahead, cook, bro. Cook, bro.
About what's going on. There's a lot of people hurting out here because of child support. And if it wasn't for me and other guys out here and other women out here that's fighting,
choose better.
People liberated.
Choose better.
Child support. That's
choose
what
better.
we're doing.
Choose better.
No, it's not. It don't have anything to
choose better. So you don't. So you then you won't have to pay child support. Choose better. How about you stay? How about you stay? How about you stay with your partner?
Okay, I can see right now. You people like to take the blue pill. Why don't you take the
you take the red pill? You're a red pillar.
Yourself.
It's a red pillar. I got a red pillar.
So guys, you need to educate yourself.
Hold on, Paul.
This is fun. Oh
I'm not understanding. I'm reading what you said, and I'm not understanding how voluntary paternity establishment programs. I'm not understanding how you're making this correlation.
Okay, listen to me very closely. Child support is voluntary. Child support is unconstitutional. Ladies and gentlemen, it was 5 white women in 1997 from Arizona that took child support all the way up to the United States Supreme Court. And that case law is Blessing versus Freestone. You can look it up. Blessing versus Freestone. 1997. 5 white women took child support all the way up to the United States Supreme Court. Child support came in and they testified that child support was never created to benefit the mother or the child.
Hey, really quickly, I'm gonna just go on mute and I'm gonna let you handle this. I'm gonna let y'all handle this. I just got one question that's bothering me.
Okay.
Now, Paul, this is gonna seem a little out of pocket.
Oh shit.
But I mean this with all due respect.
Oh God.
Okay? It's just gonna be 2 questions.
Oh God.
My first one is, who are the indigenous people of the Americas?
I'm not going to answer that question.
Why?
Because I was focused on child support.
I understand that. But I just want to know, just for my, listen, I'm not going to go no further. I just want to know. I'm going to go on mute. Who are the indigenous people to the, here, I'm going to be very specific. Are African people indigenous to the Americas?
I'm not going to answer that question, my brother.
It's a simple yes or no.
I'm not going to answer it, my brother.
Why?
I'm not.
We all want to know. Look at the chat.
And ladies, and let me say this. All right.
Can you just answer my question before I go on mute, man?
No. I'm not going to answer the question.
Why?
I'm not, because I'm focused on child support.
Okay, but listen. Just
I know
my curiosity.
I know people on.
Do you need? Okay, all right. Since you're not going to answer that one, do you need a driver's license to drive?
No, you do not need a fucking driving license to drive.
God damn it, I knew it. I knew it. He's a goddamn sovereign citizen. He's a sovereign
Are you a sovereign citizen, Paul?
I'm not a sovereign citizen, but I know you don't need a driving license to drive. The people that need driving license to drive are people like commercial buses, school buses, taxi cabs. But citizens do not need driving license. They converted driving license, made it open to the public so they can make money. States can make money. The federal government can make money.
What are you talking about?
It's hard to understand because
it's not hard to understand. It just don't make sense. But
it never makes sense because you've been drinking blue information all the time.
He calling us ignorant, Ren. He calling us ignorant. He calling us ignorant.
I never said that word to you, lady.
You are calling us ignorant. Then what's the blue information then?
I'm not calling you ignorant.
What are you calling us then? What do you mean blue information? What does that mean?
I'm not calling you ignorant. I know that.
Tell us what it means. What are you calling us then?
I'm not calling
what do you
ignorant.
mean? What do you mean?
I'm not. Listen,
what do you mean?
Listen, ladies and gentlemen. If you own here, if you have a son, if you
can I ask one more question?
By all means, Liv.
Just want to know.
Support program.
Listen, Paul. I just got one more question for you.
Yes.
What does this black tassel mean to you?
It doesn't mean anything to me, dude. Not a damn thing.
So this means nothing.
He called you blue.
It doesn't mean anything to me.
Oh God.
Oh, okay. So you don't believe in like Morris Chestnut. You don't like him. You don't ask for more in life, do you?
Let me tell you this, brother. I have in a great life right now.
Okay.
I have a.
So you don't want more?
Listen, brother. I have a great life.
All right. So can you just answer this one question to me? Who are the indigenous peoples of the Americas?
I'm not going to answer that question, my brother.
Paul,
why?
Will you please answer that question, please? If not for him, then for the chat.
No,
because they want to know, bro.
For me, please. I really want to know the answer.
I'm not going to answer that.
Okay, fine. Answer this one. And also, yeah, I wanted to say this earlier, but I'm a little inebriated. Your hair looks phenomenal. So can black people absorb sunlight for energy to a point to where we don't have to eat?
You coming with some great questions, and I'm not going to answer it, my brother.
Oh, you're not going to answer that one either? Okay. Is the earth flat?
Well, you know what?
Hey, it's one of my badass kids.
You got different arguments.
Who are the Anunnaki?
Oh, God, Liv, please. Liv. Liv, come on.
I'm just saying. Okay, all right, I'm gonna stop.
Thank you so much for sending out the subs, babes. I appreciate you. Hey, y'all, hold on one moment. It's one of my kids. Hey, son. I'm just kidding. Hey, Sotaro. How are you? Did you mean to come up?
Yeah, I did. I want to say hi to you.
Hi, how are you tonight?
I'm chilling. And you?
I'm doing well. What you out and about? You outside?
Yeah, I'm a little outside. I'm a little lit and all that.
Oh, no, Paul, don't go. He's skedaddled.
Come back.
Say that he's skedaddled because I've literally just went down the rabbit hole of blessing versus freestone, and what he's saying is not what it is.
Hold on one moment. Ren, you know what I gotta play?
Hey, Randy, you know how
okay.
Randy, did you know how I knew that's not what the Supreme Court president said? You want to know how I knew?
You have me to cam up?
No.
Why do you want to show yourself off? Does anybody want to see that?
Not really.
What do you want to cam up for? What you trying to show off your outfit?
Nah, I'm not even. You're not even gonna see my outfit.
You gonna be like, Mom, look what I did.
Now, what was you gonna say?
You know I fucks with you, Santoro.
Well, he said it was Supreme. He said it was a Supreme Court case.
No, he said it was an Arizona case. I thought.
No, it was an Arizona case that went up to the Supreme Court.
Yeah, and so if it went to the Supreme Court, like it would be interpreted in that way in all 50 states, and it's not.
That is true.
Well, not even just that. Here's the issue with it.
So talk to me.
that case is specifically about Title 4-D of the Social Security Act. And it was talking about how the child support agency in Arizona did not help the people according to Title 4-D of the Social Security Act. They did not, due to staff shortages, they did not help these people find the other parents to get
Where did
child support.
Santoro go?
I don't know. I don't know.
Come back, Santoro.
So it is specifically discussing how Title 4-D of the Social Security Act should be interpreted as far as using the state to find birth parents and stuff. What he's saying as far as the establishment of paternity and Title 4.
You went.
Apples and soccer balls, they both round, but they ain't the same thing.
They know you. You invited me back up?
Yeah.
What up?
Oh, you got an echo now.
I got an echo?
Yeah. Well, you had one. I guess you were turning your car on or something. All right. Why'd you leave?
Oh no, I knew I was gonna be texting and I didn't want to be teacupping too long.
Oh, okay. Okay. Did you come here to talk about Trump or you just came to say hi?
Just came to say hi.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll see you around.
All right.
Bye.
Later.
Okay. That was fun. I invited Paul Lamar, what's his last name? Jenkins. I invited him back up.
Paulie, come back. You can blame it all on me.
I was wrong.
Oh. And I can't debate without you.
I need I kind of want to do some how you say it, Ren? Acoustic karaoke. But I have to I got to get the manifestation goal. Well, the manifestation goal is really for pickle time, right? So I can do some I can do this. I can do some karaoke, right? I'm tired of talking to Trump supporters. They're not going to request up anyways.
Yeah, they will. As soon as you start singing, they're gonna request up.
You think so?
Black people having a good time. Like what?
Oh, they hate that shit. Is
They
this
hate
Black
that.
Joy?
What? What?
What? They're having a good time. How
Let me
dare
go ahead
they?
and disrupt this. Inward.
That is so true. That's how it happens. Okay. I need a song. Someone give me a song before I start singing Anita Baker. Oh, I want to sing Jodeci. Oh, Tevin Campbell, what? Oh, can we talk? Or I'm ready.
Can we
Okay.
talk?
Okay. Can we talk? I know the words, but I gotta read it to make sure. Okay. I really want to do Jodeci, come and talk to me, so I will do that. Okay. Last night I saw you standing, and I started pretending I knew you, and you knew me too. This is so much fun. And just like a Roni. I did not know he said that. Did you know that he said that like a Roni instead of like a? I didn't know he said that. You were too shy, but you weren't the only, 'cause so was I. And I dreamed of you ever since. And now I built up my confidence. The next time you come my way, I'll know just what to say. Can we talk? Light a candle, Liv, for a minute. Girl, I want to know your name. Can we talk for a minute? Girl, I want to know your name. Oh, girl, one more chance with you again. I will not let it go. Oh, please give me just one more chance for love. Okay, I'm finished. We're done. All right. That's who come and talk to me. I'm tired of talking to Trump supporters.
Gave me a whole OF.
Hey, Liv, wasn't today the absolute most ridiculous thing ever with those three?
Which that
Ridiculous.
that was mollywop. That was like you know how you meet up with the ops on the neutral ground? Like we met up with them. Like it was no ground given.
Nothing.
No quarter given.
Ask them a direct question and they legit were like,
huh? Oh my gosh.
It's like any other time you have a whole lot to say, but you can't say nothing right now. Like, speak. Sorry.
That's and that's the crazy part. That's the second time that happened.
Really?
It happened the first time on my live.
Craziness. Absolutely insanity.
It was like it was 3v5 conservatives on my live randomly. And I was lit. It was great.
Oh, I believe it. Mad I missed it. Maybe next time. All right. Here's a little ditty. It's called Come and Talk to Me by Jodeci. It's the remix. Y'all ready?
It's a ditty.
It's a little bop.
It's a little bop, or is it a ditty?
It's a ditty bop.
It's a ditty bop?
It's a ditty bop.
Let me get my baby oil. I'll be right back.
Oh my gosh. All right. Y'all ready? All right, here you go. All right. Come and talk to me. I really want to meet you, girl. I really want to know your name. Come and talk to me. I really want to meet you, girl. I really want to know your name. You look so sexy. You really turn me on. Blow my mind every time I see your face, girl. You look so sexy. You really turn me on. Blow my mind every time I see your face, girl. Ooh. Y'all ready? Who gonna do the thing? Doom, 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 doom. I've been watching you for so very long, trying to get my nerve built up to be so strong. I really want to meet you, but I'm kinda scared, 'cause you're the kind of lady with so much class. I get my thoughts together for the very next day. But when I see you, lady, I forget what to your eyes and hair. Such a beautiful tone. The way you dress and walk, it really turns me on. Take it, Liv.
Wait, I'm sorry. I wasn't paying attention to that part. You caught me off guard.
Ooh, it really turns me on. Come on, come on, come on. Come and talk. Liv, sing the damn song.
I forgot the song. Yeah,
I gotta
hear the
sing the
music.
song.
This is a hard acapella.
Talk to me. I really
You wanna be? Can I talk to you?
I
really wanna know you. See, I know, but it's scared by myself. Y'all be making this is hard.
There you are again. Your face smile on each day. I want to know what it is to make you feel this way. I wish I could grab you, tell you what you mean to me, and see you walking my way. Oh wait, I don't know words. It really makes my day. Before I go to sleep, I want to do it.
I'm gonna steal this from you, by the way.
No, you're not. And dream about you. I'm a single man. I hope that you are single too. Oh, my baby.
Wait.
Something to set my mind free. Cause there's too many words. What's up, Ryan?
Why he get to the asking her if she was single in the second verse? Should that have been in the first verse?
He'll figure it out. They typically figure it out.
Like, does it really matter?
At this point, not really, I guess.
Exactly.
Talk to me, baby.
Come and talk to me.
My baby.
You wanna... I don't remember.
Can I talk to you, girl?
I really wanna know you. Yeah. Hello, Vicky.
Hello.
Hey,
What it
Vicky, are
do?
you
What
a
the
Trump
business
supporter?
is?
Are
Huh?
you a
Are
Well,
you a
Trump
Trump
supporter?
first,
supporter?
first, let me congratulate you on your effort to make it nice and cheerful with your singing. But
Are
I
you
would
a
like
part
to
of it?
ask a question.
Are you a Trump supporter, ma'am?
No.
Oh, okay.
Oh God,
you
who?
voted.
She
You voted
came
for
with
No.
Kamala.
apprehension.
You voted for Kamala.
Of course.
Okay, you're part of the 92%. All right, please do ask your question. What's the question, love? Are you
I'm
going
a
to tell me I was
senior.
off key?
I'm a senior citizen,
Yes, ma'am.
and I've been in a lot of elections. Always
I'm almost
Democratic.
60.
Oh, beautiful,
Thank
beautiful.
you. Please drink your water. Mind your business and drink your water.
But I have a question about us dropping bombs, and we didn't know it until the scandal broke. I'm
You mean
talking
on
about,
Yemen?
yeah, dropping bombs overseas on the
No,
Houthis.
we knew.
We've been doing that for a while.
We've been doing
I
it for a
just
while, but we knew about the bomb. They did a press release about that. And then the story broke about Signal. Signal Gate is what they're calling it.
okay. Well, see, I guess I was behind time because I didn't know it was dropping bombs.
Yeah. Bombs over Baghdad. Yeah, no, it's not Baghdad. It's actually Yemen. But yes, ma'am, we knew. They did a press release and everything.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No worries. Was there anything else?
No,
Okay. Well, I thank you so much for coming up, Miss Vicky. I hope you enjoy the rest of your night, love.
thank you.
Good night. Y'all
Bye.
drop some hearts in the chat for Miss Vicky. All right. Talk to me, baby. My baby. Can I talk to you, ooh, girl? I can't get this part for some reason. And I can't get it. Okay, I need another song to sing. Make it like 90s R&B. Oh, I want to do Brandy. I think I did this before. So I think I'm just going through the ones I'll enjoy. I'm going through my childhood. Okay. Oh, this one. We never did this one.
I can start again, but I'm lonely.
Excuse me. Can I please talk to you for a minute? Uh-huh, sure. You look kind of familiar. Yeah, you do too. But I just wanted to know, do you know somebody named? Yeah, I know his name. Oh, you know his name. Oh, yeah, definitely. I know his name. Well, I just want to tell you that he's mine. Uh-huh. He's mine. You need to give it up. Had about enough. It's not hard to see the boy is mine. Hey, pause right quick. Can y'all tell that I'm an only child? Do I give off only child vibes? Rand, you can answer. Do I give off only child vibes the way I just did that shit?
You do.
I do? Okay. I definitely give off only child vibes. It's a thing. It is a thing. Go ahead, Rand.
I'm singing a song.
The boy is mine. Okay. I want to sing y'all for real. Okay. Think it's time we got this straight. Sit and talk face to face. There's no way you could mistake him for your man. Are you insane?
You see, I know that you may be just a bit jealous of me, but you're blind if you can't see that his love is all in me.
See, I tried to hesitate. I didn't want to say what he told me. He said without me he couldn't make it through the day. Ain't that a shame?
But maybe you misunderstood, 'cause I can't see how he could wanna change something that's so good. All my love is all it took.
You need to give it up. Had about enough. It's not hard to see the boy is mine. I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. He belongs to me. The boy is mine.
Must you do the things you do? You keep on acting like a fool. You need to know it's me, not you. And if you didn't know it, girl, it's true.
I think that you should realize and try to understand why he is a part of my life. I know it's killing you inside.
You can say what you wanna say. What we have, you can take. From the truth, you can't escape. I can tell the real from the fake.
When will you get the picture? You're the best. Oh, you're the past. I'm the future. Gonna waste my time to shine. If you didn't know, the boy is mine. Can we pause real quick? Brandy's part is actually harder to sing.
It is.
Brandy's part is, hey, auntie. Brandy's part is harder to sing. I'm just gonna go. I'm just gonna say that right now. Like the way she goes up and down. Yeah, no wonder they call her the Bible. Cause what? I can't do that shit. I'm not a singer. Okay, you ready for the chorus, Ren? You gonna sing it?
Sure.
Go ahead.
You need to give it up. Had about enough. It's not hard to see. The boy is mine. I'm sorry that you seem to be confused. He belongs to me. The boy is mine.
Oh wait, I don't remember how the bridge goes.
You can't destroy this love I found. Your silly games I won't allow. The boy is mine without a doubt. You might as well throw in the towel.
What makes you think he wants you when I'm the one that brought him to the special place that's in my heart? He was my love from the start. You need to
give it
oh,
up.
hey, you gotta do Monica's like part. You need to give it. Never mind. I ruined it. I'm sorry. Aunt Cheryl, what song should I sing next? Make it a duet so Red and I can sing. I'm about to sing some Commodores. Cause I'm easy. I do be so serious. I do. Ask my auntie. I love karaoke. Should be fun.
Sunday morning.
Cause I'm easy. Easy like Sunday morning. I can't see, Lord. Can't see. All right. Hey, Liv. Liv. Does Liv sleep? Because he does that shit.
Yeah,
Liv, wake up. He will literally put the phone down and walk away. Drea said, do my boo with Liv. Liv don't know the words to that song.
I know the words to that song.
All right. All right, let's see. There's always that one person that I'm gonna say both parts, y'all. There's always that one person that will always have your heart. You'll never see it coming cause you're blinded from the start. Know that you're that one for me. It's clear for everyone to see. Ooh, baby. You gotta rock away to this one. You will always be my oh. See, I don't know about y'all, but I know about us. And it's the only way we know how to rock. See, I don't know about y'all, but I know about us. And it's the only way we know how to rock. Randy, you want to do it?
No, I don't really know that song.
Okay.
I don't.
I'm reading the lyrics.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't even really like that song. At all.
Really?
I can't stand it.
Oh, let's say some Alicia Keys. Okay. What do we want? What do I want to do?
I keep on
Some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. I sound just like her in the Super Bowl. It ain't you, baby.
If I got
You, baby. Some people want diamond rings. Some just want everything. But everything means nothing if I ain't got you. All right. Yeah. Some people live for the fortune. Some people live just for the fame. Some people live for the power, yeah. Some people live just to play the game. Some people think that the physical things define what's within. I've been there before, but that life's a bore so full of the superficial. And some people want it all, but I don't want nothing at all. If it ain't you, baby. There you go. If I ain't got you, baby. Some people want diamond rings. Some just want everything. But everything means nothing if I ain't got you. Yeah.
Hey, we
I
ate
sound just
that.
like her, don't I? We did.
We
Y'all,
ate that.
hey, y'all drop those hearts in the chat. Drop those hearts. Because seriously, Alicia Keys sounds just like that. Her voice ain't been right since she took that woman's husband. I swear.
Do not take her.
Mashonda was blindsided. She
No,
was
she
led
was.
astray, bamboozled.
You
I
know
think I'm
what?
getting sick.
The thing that's really like frustrated
Hold
me
on.
about that whole situation
What's
though
that?
is they were separated. I'm not saying
Were
that
they ran?
they were.
It's not right, but it's okay. That song's coming up next, guys. I wonder white people know what's happening here.
I wonder though. You probably need to be starting to plug your microphone back in, dude.
Why? I didn't
So
get my thingy.
what do you mean?
Not right. I didn't give a manifestation. I'm gonna test it out later. I'm gonna go live in studio.
Oh no, because I was gonna say start testing it out for tomorrow. I'm not thinking
Oh, I'm
about
gonna do that in studio after the live.
Okay.
And make sure that it works. So yeah, I always do that. I have to do that in studio to make sure that it works. Doing it this way won't be of any help to me. What was I about to look for? I
Do you
forgot.
plan on are you doing it in studio tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. After shit, I don't know.
You did not know that. You're right. I'm sorry. You're right. You didn't know. My apologies. My bad. My bad, Ren. I'm
The
sorry.
last, y'all realize this the last week of TikTok?
I know, right? Shit, crazy.
Right.
You know what? I think Oracle gonna end up buying it, y'all.
I hope so. That'd be fantastic. Okay, I'm good. All right. Let's sing some Whitney, y'all. Let's go to some Nippy. The best to ever do it. Y'all want to do Heartbreak? I know I want to do It's Not Right, but it's okay. That's my shit. It's not right. She did this, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it any. Pack your bags. That's the original Irreplaceable, y'all. It's not right.
Everything you own in a box to the left.
All right. Y'all ready for Whitney?
Yep.
All right.
Please don't touch.
Whitney, you can't be singing in Beyonce if I'm trying to sing Whitney. You know, gotta throw out the melody. I gotta remember the song. Yeah, I'm definitely an only child. My cousins would say this is peak Erica behavior. All right. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna work on me. All right, I need to see the lady. All right. Friday night, you and your boys went out to eat. Then they hung out, but you came home around 3. Yes, you did. If 6 of y'all went out, then 4 of you were really cheap. Because only 2 of you had dinner. I found your credit card receipt. It's not right, but it's okay. I'm gonna make it anyways. Pack your bags up and leave. Don't you dare come running back to me. I'm finished. You want to do Heartbreak Hotel?
Ooh, da da do.
The very first time that I saw your brown eyes, your lips said
Said
hello.
hello, and I said hi.
Ooh, I knew right then you were the one.
But I was caught up.
And physical attraction.
But to my satisfaction,
Baby, you were more than just a friend.
and if I
ever fall
in love,
again, I will be
sure that
the
is
a friend.
And if I ever fall in love, so true, I will be
Sure that the ladies just like you.
you. Oh,
Yeah.
This is so black coded. I love it. I'm so happy right now.
Next time she'll be my friend. If
Hey,
I
y'all
say that I'll be your one and only,
promise.
else that you'll
Never leave me lonely.
I just wanna be the one you need. I just wanna be the one to serve you. Sometimes I feel as if I don't deserve
you.
I cherish every moment that
We share. And if I ever fall
in love,
I will be sure that
the lady is
a friend. And if I ever
fall
in love, so true,
I will be sure that
the lady's just like you,
my
That's blackity black, 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 black.
That's some good shit right there. That's some good
That was.
shit. What about this one? What about this one? Okay, let's see if I can do this one. Okay, let's see if we got this one, y'all. Have you ever loved someone so much you thought you'd die?
Giving so much of yourself, it seems
the only way.
Tell me what you want, and I
will give it to you. 'Cause you are
my love.
My love.
And you can dream of
Dream of
candy coated raindrops.
Raindrops.
You're the same, my candy
Rain.
Rain. Okay, let's see. What's another one, guys? Oh, let's see. Oh. Oh, that's a good one though. But what about this one? No.
Now, I
Let's do.
know this might seem strange, but let me know if I'm out of order. Step into you this way.
I've been watching
you for a while.
And I just wanna let you know that I'm really feeling
In your style.
'Cause I have to know your name. I'll leave you with my number, and I hope that you would call me someday. If you want, you can give me
yours too.
If you
And bitch,
don't
I call you. It's better than you, bitch.
Shut up.
I'm not trying to pressure you. Just can't stop thinking about you. You ain't even got to be my girlfriend.
I got one I gotta do.
Wanna know your name. Why are we asking for names after exchanging numbers? Shouldn't we know that?
No, Ren. There's no order to this. When you know, you know. Okay, I have to do this one. Ren, you have to remember this one. You have to remember this one. Every man wants a woman where him and her can just go hang. Just the two of them alone. Kid back and doing their own thing, doing their own thing. And every man wants a woman that can always keep him in the mood. And I'm that kind of girl, so this is what I tell my dude. I tell him to
Kick off your shoes and relax your feet. Party on down to the escape beat. Just kick it.
just kick it,
Just
just kick it.
tell him to
Kick off your shoes and relax your feet.
party
Party
on
on
down.
down to the escape beat. Just kick it, just kick it, just kick it.
Yeah.
Uh.
This I was gonna say 90s R&B is like literally that's the one genre I know pretty well. That and probably alternative 90s and early 2000s alternative music.
Uh, uh, uh. Tell me what you want.
You got it.
Tell me what you need. Tell me it ain't good enough for you, babe. Tell me anything is possible. No, it's not? Okay.
Hold on. That same album. I don't know how much longer
Longer. That's my shit.
we're gonna
Be
be
here.
here. So I
Say
say
my
my prayers
prayers.
every night. One for my mother, one for my father, and one for the love of my life. So if you decide to leave today, just leave tomorrow
At the
at the
door
door and take only half of yesterday
yesterday.
and forget all
For
for
the
the
things
present.
I
'Cause
It's just when we were 5 steps from eternity. We
we were
were
4 steps,
4 steps past
past love,
love.
and 3 wishes.
3 wishes.
Yes. Woo woo.
Touching the heavens above. Ooh, jazz.
another day has gone, another night now come, waiting patiently. Hope that
That you
you
return,
but
but
not
not before
for long.
long. Why'd you have to say goodbye?
I still feel your presence in my bed at night. And what happens
Go ahead, Red.
a love true and form is now at it pain for a love
Forced to wear the memories of pain around an empty. Can we sing "It's Hell Shoot Shoot Shoot" by Whitney Houston?
I sit in silence and begin
Ren, you want to finish this damn song, don't you? You know it's an hour long.
to
She don't hear us anymore. Go ahead, Ren.
I think you off my mind. I love that song, but anyway, moving on.
Okay, all right. Everyone falls in love sometimes. Sometimes it's wrong. Who got background noise? Liv, are you outside? For every win, someone must fail. But there comes a point when we exhale, yeah, yeah, say shoot,
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 shoot, do, shoot, shoot, shoot. Oh, go ahead, y'all. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna have to
Say
watch that movie
Shubay.
because one of my favorite scenes in cinematic history is in that movie. Get your shit, and get out. When she set that car on fire with that cigarette.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then she
That's one
walked
of my
away.
favorite scenes.
He's a good man, Savannah.
When people say that, I'm like, y'all don't even understand the context
They
of that
don't. They do not
statement.
understand that. That man was married, okay?
Right.
That man was
No, he ain't a
married.
good man. Her
He's
mama was
not a
right.
good man. Her
He was
mom was
not.
insane. He's a good man, Savannah. A good man. All right. So okay.
Yeah, he's a good man to somebody else because he's a whole ass husband.
All right. Hearts are often broken when there words unspoken. In your soul, there's answer to your praise. If you're searching for a place you know, a familiar face, somewhere to go, you should search inside your soul, and you're halfway there. Yes, I can't say. Then sometimes you laugh, sometimes you'll cry. Life never tells us the winds are wise, but when you got friends to wish you well, you'll find a point when you will as hell. Come on, I say, shoot, 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 be-doo,
shoot, shoot,
shoot, be-doo,
shoot, shoot,
shoot, be, shoot, be, shoot. Hey yo, Babyface was in his bag for real when he did those two albums, Soul Food and friggin' what you call it?
Oh, the Wait and Exhale soundtrack
Yes.
is A1. Like it's literally you can listen to that album from beginning to end. Like even Mary J. Blige song on there. 11 years.
Nope, we're gonna do this one. Sure, I've been in love a time or two, but in the end, I still chose you. No one could ever make me feel this way. That's why it's killing me what we're going through. Somehow, thought between me and you, our love would stand the test of time and never ever fade. But we're not making love no more. We're not even trying to change. Tell me how it slips away. Does it ever stay the same? We don't even talk no more. We ran out of words to say. Tell me it don't have to change. Won't it ever stay the same? Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah.
Name of us past and I see a girl so sad 'cause
she lost the only man she loved. He went away.
But it's not too late for us
to change.
We're not making
love no more.
Not making love.
We don't even try to change.
The
Tell
delay
me.
is killing me.
I know, I hate the delay on TikTok for that. Who said hi? Hey, Dr. Jace. Hello. Hello. We're just having fun. I got to go. It's after midnight. I got to test in the studio. That was fun. I did not meet the manifestation goal, so you all don't get the pickle. I do hope that you all get the pickle before TikTok goes away, even though I don't think it's going to go away. But y'all don't fuck around and find out. That's all I got to say to you. Do not fuck around and find out. All right? Tis it, tis all. Okay? Liv.
I be wanting to join Live panel, but then it be so many people up there. I'll be like, y'all, it's too many friendlies. I'm not gonna join.
When you see the
Just
friendly,
join.
that's when you come up.
Just join.
You see me up there, and it's like 4 boxes open, 5 boxes open, and it's like 2 people up there. That's when I'm like trying to cook. Otherwise, I pick up everybody and let everybody eat. I probably should stop that though. I'm thinking about running my live like y'all run y'all live.
Do it.
And I'm still in this whole acapella R&B joint.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
Tis mine. I copyrighted this.
No, listen, we are family at this point.
Oh, Leah, the hoodie should have came today, I think.
It did?
Yeah, I'm gonna check the mailbox super early tomorrow morning. And if it did come, then I'm gonna wear it for the live.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look actually. I'll text you. I'm gonna
Okay.
look. I can see it is delivered. All right, y'all have a good night.
You too,
You
Liv.
too.
Thank you for stopping by. Y'all drop some hearts in the chat for Liv. I'm trying to make sure my nose is clean because I think I'm getting sick. I'm like, did I touch something? What's up? Yes. I did a really sucky job of promoting this. But yes, guys, if you want to see something awesome tomorrow, please do join us tomorrow morning, 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right, for a special panel of amazing women. The Black Historian, Jessica Simone, Ari, Alina, Kiara, and also Lainey will be joining me for a panel discussion on women supporting women, how we can do so on this app and outside of the app, along with promoting their platforms and their missions. So guys, come stop by. That's going to be a great time. All right. It's going to be interview style. Yes. And so that is 8 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'm Pacific Standard Time. So if I'm up, you should be up. All right. So come by. All right. Stop by. Come show some love to the ladies. And let's do all the good things. Let's do all the good things. Ren, what would you like to say to the people?
Yeehaw, fuck the law.
Yeehaw, fuck the law. There we go. Okay, there we go. All right. And that's all you want to say? That's it.
This was fun. The Trump supporters were interesting. That's the word I use. But acapella acoustic karaoke is always a jam. But everybody that's in here, if you can hear my voice, make sure y'all come out in the morning and support Erica on this panel, because it's important for women to support women.
Yes. Yes,
So,
it is.
and it's important for men, any men that's in here, to also support women. If we we have to be the change we want to see, which means it starts with us.
Yes, that is very true. And I'm very big on supporting women and platforming them. So, yes. Guys, thank you, Ren. You're the best. I appreciate you. I'm going to go shoot a video real quick because I know Jessica is judging me right now. So, I'm going to go shoot a video real quick about the panel so I can post it and, my girls can share it as much as they can. You guys can share it as much as you can. I don't know. This is my first time doing this, and I think I fumbled, but I'll get it together the next time because this is going to be great. All right. And we know TikTok is sticking around, and I plan to do this at least once or twice a month, platforming different women creators all across the app. All right. So yes, and it's a series. It's going to be called Women Supporting Women. It's going to be amazing. It's the Everything with Erica format. All right. So guys, I hope to see you there tomorrow. Thank you so much tonight for the love, the support, the encouragement, and the engagement. I had fun tonight. I encourage you guys. I haven't had much fun the past few days, but tonight was really fun. So I thank you all so much for being here. Y'all are absolutely amazing. I love each and every last one of you. Thank you to everyone who stopped by. You're absolutely amazing yourselves. If you didn't follow them, I hope that you are now. And, it's just awesome. So as always, guys, I leave you with this. If you can't do something kind for yourselves, do something kind for someone else. In the words of Shannon, night, night, don't let the terrorists fight. Deuces out. I can't see the button.
My praise. like you. I never see any God like you. I never see any God like you. I never see any God like you. I never. Good morning, my brother. Good morning, never seen any God like you. I've never seen any God like you. Never seen any God like you. Brother, good morning, Baba. I've never seen any God like you. Never seen any God like you. I've never seen any God like you. No, nobody. No, nobody. I never. I never. Everybody says you are the God that changes no. You are the Lord that changes no. Let me see you with your hands. You are the Lord that changes no. You are the God that changes no. You are the Lord that changes no. No. You are the Lord that changes no. You are the God that changes no. One more time, say, you are the God that changes no. We have you. We worship you. We have you. Most high. Somebody wave your hand and sing. We have. We worship. Somebody sing it to it. Say we have you, Jesus. We love you for your throne. Yeah. Oh, yes. We have you, Jesus. We worship. We have you. Elohim Adonai. Lift your voice and say, yeah.
Oh, good. Mute your mic. It's not a video that's gone out for a moment. Mute your mic. I can hear you. Mute your mic.
You are the King of Kings and the Lord of Lords.
I'm trying to concentrate on the music.
You are the mighty man. Elohim Adonai. Bàbá olùtọ́jú ènìyàn. Sáré náà. Jésù olùtọ́jú ènìyàn. Sáré. Olúwa mo gbé yọ̀. Olúwa